And there we go. Now the quick checklist to make sure I didn't screw up. Oh, look at that. I didn't. Oh, that's awesome. Now let's wait for the email. The lovely YouTube letting me know that I'm live, even though I'm pretty sure I know I'm live. So what's going on, everybody? How was your weekend? Everybody getting up to no good this weekend? I surely did. Nah, I'm not bad. Sorry, I got one of these freaking Altoids. I don't know why. I forgot they were in my truck. And I pulled them out yesterday because my neighbor was going to cut down a tree that was going to fall onto my house, so I had to move my truck. And I found them in there, and I was like, no way. And I went through this entire tin. How many are in here? 12 ounces. They're tiny little things. It doesn't say how many they're in there. They're only good till February? They're not even good for a year? That's weird. Doesn't say. No, I think it says 1.2 ounces. No, maybe it's 12 ounces. I don't know. But, yeah, I've been eating the hell out of these damn things. I don't know why. I've never been a breath mint person. And then somewhere along the line, just all of a sudden, I bought them when I went to Canada. Yeah, so they went all the way to Canada with me and back. I guess it's not a liquid. I guess you can make it through the, the airport, or I guess airport security. And, or no, that's right. I was going to say I never even tried to get through airport security with liquids. I did, but I did it in my check bag, so that doesn't count. I forgot I had a couple different things that I took. But, so what's going on? Got the pepper dog over here, sleeping away, loving life, like she likes to do. What was it? Yeah, yesterday, she ended up eating a lizard. That was pretty funny. When I let her out, she must have scared one in the house. And when I let her back in, she kept going nuts behind me. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I knew she was chasing something. And I heard a little pitter patter of, some pouncing nails on towel behind me. And I was like, what the heck? And I looked back and all I saw was her like moving her mouth like this. And all I heard was crunch, crunch, crunch. I was like, all right, to each his own, I guess. Was it a good lizard? Oh, she opened her eyes. She's like, what, lizards? We're going OUTSIDE. Look at this cute little puppy. Always curled up in a little ball. What a cutie. This freaking mic stand. Camera stand kind of sucks. Not sure if I'd recommend it. It's what the heck do they call that? Where you can move it wherever you want. A flexible camera stand. No, won't work good for this mic anyway. My old mics probably would work fine. But the old mic stands that I had, I don't know if it was in her dreams or what. She just growled at me. But those old mic stands that I had, this mic is so friggin' heavy. This gigantic Yeti. Maybe it's Peppa Pig on top. So daggone heavy. They can't get a good cheap mic stand. This friggin' mic stand costs almost as much as the mic itself. What's up, Cemetery? What's up, Paul? What are y'all up to? Just complaining about my stupid camera. Flexible camera stand dealy. It's nice because you can move it around, but it's not nice because I like it so close to my TV. I can't get it back far enough so that when it pushes back, it stays where I want it to stay. It's always just swinging. Like I have a coaster like right there in front of it. It's always trying to swing right into my drink that I have on my coaster, which I don't have a drink on my coaster. Just being boring tonight. I just got water. Damn, cemetery's still in your car? You listening to me while you're driving? Damn. Paula's always got something crazy happening that she can see from her house. Last time I talked to her, there was a standoff going on where somebody shot somebody, and there's helicopters in the air and everything, and now she's got a house burning. Jeez. I'm glad my neighborhood's like really, really boring. Most we have is a fire truck went by. Like that's all we ever get. And it's usually a car wreck. But what's everybody's temperature been like? Ours is actually really nice today. It was like 65, 70-ish, something like that. Although, what was it? I know which day this was. Was it Thursday night? Or wait, yeah, I think it was Thursday night. Wasn't it Halloween night? I woke up the next day and read a tweet from somebody that said, way to go, North Carolina. You successfully go from summer to winter overnight. And it really was. It was 84 the day before. And the next day when I woke up, it was like 50 or 52 or something. But it's since got way better than that since then. Now, I mean, like I said, it was that. I don't even know what. Let's see what my Lion phone says the temperature is. It's probably gonna be something dumb. Hey, they never sent me an email. No, that's not it. 64 at 9 o'clock at night. Sweet. Oh, and it's supposed to go to 70 tomorrow. So excellent. I love it when it's warm. Well, except for this past summer. That kind of blew. Still messed up from that. Where I got heat stroke, like really bad. Took me out for like 2 weeks or so. But it's coming back. Well, it's getting colder, so it's not as bad. What's up, Dan the man? What are you up to? Just chilling. My dog's over here snoring. I thought she was starting to snore. It wasn't a growl, it was a snore. 48 degrees. Ouch. That's why I like it down here a lot better than up there. 48. I got 64. Dang, what is that? 16-degree difference? Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Dang. Look at me go. That's one of my favorite things to do when you go to the grocery store is every person. I like to see, well, when they pay cash, I guess, whatever their amount is, I like to figure out the change before the register comes up with the change. Damn, I'll be at, what's up, Charles? I'll be at 70 tomorrow. It said we're at 64 now. 1 o'clock tomorrow we'll be at 70. But so you're 8 o'clock and it's 70 degrees still. They said we're still 64, so I'll take that. That is way better than the 50s, and that's way better than the 40s. And thank God we don't get very much into the 30s. Well, we get some crazy cold weather when it gets down there close to freezing, because we always have like a lot of wind blowing, like a lot. Like we always have nor'easters and just, I mean, we're on the ocean, so the breeze just comes right, there's nothing to block it. So it just comes right off the ocean, and it's that wet cold. like goes right through you, no matter how many layers you're wearing. You can't, like in Pittsburgh, like we'd go snowboarding and it'd be like 0 degrees out and wouldn't be a big deal because then wind's blowing. You just had to make sure your skin was covered up. The wind, like, you know, if you had like a mask and you could like see a little bit, like you'd be okay. But I moved down here and it was like 40 degrees and windy one day. And I swear it was colder than like going snowboarding on a mountain, like at 0 degrees in Pittsburgh. Is that dry cold versus wet cold? Completely different animal. Maybe it's a completely different animal because I grew up with dry cold and then moved to wet cold. Maybe if I grew up with wet cold and moved to dry cold, I'd be like, this stuff's nothing. And I'd be one of those crazy people taking their shirts off on the mountain snowboarding. Oh, nice. Paula, I'm guessing you built that outside? Or did you bring the kitty inside? Oh, I didn't even check. I bet we're probably going like into the 50s. If you're going into the, whoops, wrong thingy. If you're going into the 50s, then yeah, we're probably, well, it doesn't even tell me. But rain on Tuesday, that's tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow when it's 70, it's supposed to be raining. What the hell is that all about? That's crazy. Maybe it's a storm front. I think I heard, I swear it was you, Charles, saying something about like a cold front. And I was like, not here. Like a few days later, it took it like 2 days. And a couple days later, overnight, it went from 84 one day to like low 50s the next. But finally came back a little bit. So that's pretty cool, at least for now. I mean, it is November. Getting close. Although, what was it? Last year? Yeah, wasn't it last year? I made my peppers. They made it after New Year's. So I had them survive outside all the way until after New Year's. So, oh wait, let me do this. Yeah, that was one of my crowning achievements in growing things. It's not going to happen this year. You want to hop on in there, Charles? Hop in. I got it kitty shelter outside. Are you feeding the little kitty? Or did you just make it shelter? I'm guessing you're feeding it too. Yeah, not allowing any pets. I would freak out if I wasn't allowed to have pets. I can deal without having cats, but I've got to have my pit bull. What's up, Dr. Smith? What's up, Schaller? Puffy gray tiny fluff ball. Yeah, I just saw that. I guess technically it's not the third stray cat. I guess it's, well, I don't know. Maybe my neighbor got it. I don't know. But my neighbor has 2 cats. One's white and orange. One's white and gray, I think. And then there's a black one. And the black one keeps coming from over here. That neighbor has all the cats. I don't know. I saw it again today. I was walking on my kayak today. I walked outside. Dog totally didn't even see it. I like whispered to the cat, I'm like, run. The dog's going to bark at you for 10 minutes if it sees you. I got you. Cemetery. It's no big deal. Oh. Does that? So, what was everybody getting up to this weekend? Getting into trouble? Piece of Mentos. It's funny that you say that, Cemetery. As far as goldfish go, they are very heavy in that department. That's actually why I got them for aquaponics, because they put a lot of waste into the water, which I'm sure everybody by now knows all about how aquaponic works, but You get heavy fish waste into the water, it gets pumped into the plant, and then into the plant beds, and then the plants filter out the water for all the well, the hell, these Mentos like falling up. They're not Mentos, they're Altoids. And then the plants they take in all the crap and then filter all that, take that in as nutrients, and then filter the water back for the goldfish. Just so, because you got to have a filter for your fish. Oh, yeah. Back in the day. Jeez, oh, man. I forgot all about that. I have most of those aquariums and stuff here now, too. Yeah, what the heck did I have? I had a hamster that his name was Pookie, but I can't remember his owner's name. But she ended up going to jail, and instead of like letting the hamster go, I ended up getting that one. I had another one. I can't even remember what that one hamster's name was. It was mine. And then I had all those fish. I had a pile of different fish. And pretty much a small pet shop in my room. As well as like a whole living room in my room and a bathroom in my room. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy room. That's kind of hard to believe that was like 20 some years ago. It was a long time ago. I just was talking about something like that the other day, and what the hell was I talking about? I think it was about working. Wait, it's coming to me. It was about working in a restaurant, and it was about working when I worked up there in Pittsburgh. I can't remember what the hell we were talking about, but I actually had to do the math. I'm like, wait, like 20 years ago? Yeah, because I'll be here for 20 years in April. Remember, I came here on April the 10th. I came here and I got out of my truck at like 1 or 2 in the morning. And I left Pittsburgh, and it was like snow warnings and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, man, that sucks. And then I got here, and I got out of my truck like with a hoodie on and everything. And I was like, holy heck. And I just like stripped the hoodie off. It was like 65, 75 degrees out, like in like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, oh, my God. I'm so glad I moved here. This is going to be so much better. And the same day, I guess, we went out to breakfast. And we, went around, did some things around town. The very next day, I went with my uncle and my cousin up, like 20 miles north, to build a little like shed for a water system. And we had a nor'easter blow in, and that was so freaking cold. So it went from like 75 in the middle of the night to like 50 degrees. But that's springtime here, all in a nutshell. It's always fluctuating like that. Your Spiny Mouse? I mean, that reminds me, but Lee's Evil Dog. I don't remember the evil dog that there's been a lot of dogs that put holes in my shirts. But I don't remember the evil dog. What kind of dog was it? I remember his mom's cat. It was the biggest cat I've ever seen. That thing was gigantic. That thing was like that big around. It was huge. The dog bit me? Oh, wait, I do remember that dog. Kind of. I don't remember what kind of dog it is. But I remember not being able to just walk into the house because that dog didn't like me. Meanwhile, they warn you about pit bulls over here that look like this. What a lazy dog. Calling it a mic stand. No, I vaguely remember that dog, but not really. I've had a bunch of dogs bite shirts. I did a roofing job down here, and well, I wasn't biting my shirts, but I forgot to like walk around the dog that was chained up, and I walked right through, and that thing came right over. It bit me on the leg, like, I don't know, 6, 7 times before I even knew what was going on. Thank you, Paula. She's even cuter when we go to bed because she likes to sleep right next to me. Like she has her own pillow right next to my pillow, and she'll curl up on the pillow. And like last night, it was kind of chilly to me, so I keep a towel on. Like back in the day, I used to get one of the companies I worked for. They had a linen service, and if the towels had any kind of stains, they'd throw them away, and they just throw them in a 55-gallon trash bag. And whenever they're getting ready to throw them away, I'd be like, "I'll take them." And I would just take 55 trash or gallon trash because a lot of them were ripped and stuff, and I just use them as rags or whatever. But I had a couple full-size towels, and one of them is hers, and it just like stays on my bed when I wash my sheets. It gets washed, and I just put her under it and like curl her all up. I got a ton of pictures of her in there. I got her one tucked into my sleeping bag. And usually when I wake up, she'll sleep on her own pillow. But usually when I wake up, her head will be on my pillow, just sitting there, like right next to my head, like where you wake up and you're like looking over, like what the hell? Oh, right, that dog that lives with me. The joys of dog ownership. But that's one dog that's never bit me. Is this dog? My old dog bit me a couple times. My white dog. That dog was an asshole. She was okay when she was young. She was okay when she started getting old. And then I got the pit bull and she became a puppy again, and she was okay then. And then all of a sudden she just like went senile, and that was a mess. Oh. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, with you got a little uh, puffy little gray kitty. When when I moved in, the house came with 2 cats, and they didn't like me at all. Well, they were outside cats, so they never like anybody. But I never fed those things. I was like, I don't want a cat around here. They'd make my dogs go nuts. You'd let the dog out, and they would be on the deck, and then the dog would chase them off the deck. And it's such a pain. So I refused to feed them. The neighbor fed them, so I didn't feel like I had to feed them. And eventually, they were gone. Then again, I live in the swamps, so I mean, nothing around here lasts that long. Either the road that everybody likes to speed on, even though cops are always sitting on it, or the critters in the swamps will get it. Like, well, I used to have ducks a while back. I had ducks a couple different times, but yeah, no, I guess I'm thinking of at the time my brother-in-law, his dad had ducks too, and he lives back that way, not really in the swamps. But he woke up one night. My massacre happened. I didn't hear a thing. That guy woke up one night with all these like cries from his duck, and he's like, "What the hell's going on?" And he walked out there, and there was I can't remember if it was 2, one in each hand, or if it was just one. But there was a raccoon out there with his hand around the neck of the duck, trying to drag it into the swamps or something like that. He was trying to drag it somewhere. And yeah, that was pretty funny. I never had that, but I did have a bobcat, a coyote, a bunch of fox, at least one coyote, all wipe out what I had 13 ducks. And in one night, I came out and they were all gone. And then after doing some investigative calling and stuff like that, a couple of them came out of the swamps, and there was 3 left. What's up? Name I can't pronounce. What is that? Monsina? What's going on? Oh, I always forget to do this. There we go. But yeah, we got all kind of fun stories back here in the swamps. Well, that's how I started my YouTube channel. Really, I have all kind of videos, like the rat snake versus legless lizard. That one was a long one, where like literally you can see it attack it and then like begin to devour it and stuff before the sun went down. But what else? A ton of different videos of cottonmouths, the most aggressive snake, or the most aggressive poisonous snake in the entire world, the one that Steve Irwin wouldn't even pick up. I've had those things like right in my backyard. Well, actually, when we first moved in, me and my brother-in-law, I guess it was me at first, and then when he moved in with me, that's how we'd spend our afternoons, just wandering around, looking at the swamps. There's a cottonmouth, shoot it. Like the neighbor had kids, or actually both neighbors have kids, and I'd feel pretty bad if one of their kids got bit by them. Then it seemed like the black snakes moved in, and then they kind of keep the cottonmouths at bay. See, I can't remember the spiny mouse though. I remember you having it. I just can't picture it. You need to look it up. Well, not yours, but just look up what they look like. Maybe they'll bounce my memory. But I also, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old. I remember, I guess it was like 5 or 6 years after I moved here, I ended up like calling one of my buddies up, asking him like, what was that chick I dated's name? Because I couldn't remember. I still can't remember. Oh, wait. No, I remember her name now. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. That's weird. It just came to me. What's up, James Brown? Coming from Bounties. Cool. What's up, Rocky Top? Art of Reed. What's up, James Brown? What are you up to? Just hanging out. I'm doing good. How you doing? You drinking some Bacardi 151? It's usually what James is drinking on. Straight, too, if I'm correct. What's up, Mayberry? Or is it Mayberry you? Nice. My day, not too bad. Nice. What's up, Paula? Ooh, some red wine. I haven't had red wine in a long time. Batman. I haven't even looked. Who's Batman? Oh, yeah. Oh. What's he? Oh, okay. Wait, did he try the pod with Janie? Was that I missed that one. I see her in the thumbnail though. Cemetery's drinking water. Me too. Straight. What's up, Bounty? Oops. I'm the worst at this. There you go, Dan. Oh, Bounty.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up? We're gonna rate you.
Cool. What you munching on?
I had about big piece of a hamburger left here that I had right before I went live. It kept looking at me, so I attacked it with my face. All right.
Should have put one of your peppers on it.
Nope. This sucker's been all in the floor.
Yeah, we know.
Now, I was thinking you were live. I was waiting for it to see you go live. Somebody said, Rev's live. I was like, all right, time to go.
Yeah, getting better at that, like starting on time thing. 2 years straight, never on time by like up to 45 minutes.
No, I don't have a ring light on. What's going on, girl? Nah, it's my.
Yeah, I don't have a ring light either. I just have two 32-inch monitors, like right in front of me.
It's the white screen, I guess.
Yeah, it should make it a little darker or something. Thank you, Haley. Dang. Paula's going for medical marijuana card tomorrow. Oh, right. You can do that. That's right. Because I know a bunch of people that were trying to get it, but they got turned down.
What, for North Carolina?
No, for Pennsylvania.
Well, damn, I need to get in line somewheres.
Yeah. Well, I think it was last election they legalized it. Well, for medical, but it was really, really strict. Because I got a friend. He was in a not snowboarding. It wasn't even that fun. A sled riding accident. He hit a tennis court pole, and it shattered his arm from right above his elbow to like right here. And he has a big metal plate instead of bone there, and he's got chronic pain. And they denied him.
Damn.
He denied him. That's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a plant. People should be able to do what they want to with it. It's not like some chemical process and hazardous material. And, you know, you put a seed in the ground and a plant grows. And some effects happen when you burn it.
There's Waylon. I totally missed Waylon. Is Waylon not a moderator? Oh, fixed. Yeah, I saw Haley saying hi to Waylon. It's like, what?
Yeah, I didn't see his name pop up either.
He's up there. He didn't have he wasn't blue.
I see it now.
Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, Paula, he's got what's that thing called? Snap camera?
Yeah, Snapcam.
Yeah, Snapcam for a desktop.
Yeah, James 2. Well, I went from a 19-inch monitor to a 22-inch monitor, and then when the 22 died, I was like, okay, I need to go bigger. But I didn't want to go 42 because I didn't think that would fit right here. I'm kind of glad I only went with 32. It's perfect. Dual monitor setup.
I took my dual monitor down. It wasn't. I mean, I can pull up other tabs, and it was a lot to look at, and I'd catch myself staring over there like that, and you know, I don't know.
I love it, but I mainly use it for, I mean, I'll do like dual computer stuff going on, but a lot of the times I'll just throw the PlayStation on one while I'm watching YouTube videos on the other. That's mainly what I like it on.
Let
me see. Haley wants to know if anyone's got a bag of bones she can borrow.
Oh man, excuse me. Reminds me of that song, "Kitty at my foot and I want to touch it." Bag of bones been out all night, or something like that. How's it go?
I don't know. I remember that. I remember hearing the first part that you said.
Yeah, who presidents of the United States of America was the name of the band?
Was it Pusa? That's the one that did Peaches. I had that album.
Yep.
Pilo, how you doing?
What's up, Pilo?
The Pilo.
Levi?
Pilo. Levi.
Yeah, I know. I hate how when you scroll through the chat, if you go up and then try to scroll back down, it just like jumps you to the latest thing, and then you miss like an entire screen full of chat.
Well, you know, now in StreamYards, you can time people out and stuff now. It's not made it where you can put them and make them a moderator. But if you go over there by put your cursor over there by where the time is on there, you see over there the little three little bar. Yep. And super chats now come up to where you can see them in there.
Yeah, I saw that. Or wait, I didn't see that, but I saw it that they come up. I didn't. Are they highlighted or anything?
Oh, they'll be highlighted, and you'll see them stick at the top. You know, the thing about it is, it's still like anytime someone puts in a comment through, in the chat, it takes 30 seconds for YouTube to show it, but it also takes another 30 seconds for it finally come up showing it on StreamYard chat. That's why I keep two devices where I see it in that 30 seconds. But yeah, now you can see it. Next week comes a whole bunch more of really good. I think we're fixing to get 8 people.
Sweet, about time. That jump from 10 to 6 was like pretty hard.
It was. It hurts because you want everybody to be on the panel with you that wants to be there, right? With 6 people, you be all twisted up in emotions trying to get everybody up there.
That's why I never try to like rush to people's streams. I hate the like bottleneck of everybody trying to get in, and then you got the host like feeling bad that they're like, well, I want to get that guy in, but these guys were here first, and it's first come first serve. That's the general rule of anything. But hey, Pilo, if you want to hop on, there's a link.
I will always make room for somebody if they need it. I'm not gonna stay up here and hog the spot.
Laura should be around somewhere. She was supposed to be coming right back to where I was at, and I had your link in the chat, so she should be around.
Here you go, James Brown. You got one too.
Yeah, James, good.
Pilo's having cap cramps. Is there another video I missed today?
Yeah, I must have missed something too. Which I was live. I was kind of incoherent. What's up, Cemetery? What's up, Haley and Pilo? How you doing, girl? You say hey to nobody in your chat. Levi B, what's going on, brother? Juan Chinga my Nunya. Is that right?
Wancina
Nunya. All right.
Yeah, I guessed at that one earlier, and they said I was right. So I love when I guess at names and I get them right.
Let's sure you out.
Haley says, Bounty, tell Laura to get on here. I need her.
We are here. I'll send her a message real quick.
Oh yeah, those two are on a roll today.
Pilo says she'll hop up after editing a video.
Everything takes so darn long to get up here. Takes you 3 hours just to get one video in. And it's only a 10-minute video too.
I got that. Well, I haven't done a video in a while, but
live on Revs.
For a long time, I was doing like 35 to 55-minute videos, and I could have those suckers up like really quick. But it's all about like you start editing, you do like your editing so it renders overnight, and then the next day you just upload as soon as you wake up, and as soon as it's done, then you can go ahead and put your description and title and all that stuff.
Mine are all 1080p. That's probably why.
Every video I've ever done, except for live streams, are 1080p. Like all the way back since 2009 or whatever my first video was. It was they've all been, but that's because I've been using this. I got this in like 2007, this Sony Handycam HD 1080p, awesome kind of camera.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, it was like top of the line in like 2007. A little out of date.
Yeah, I would say so. 2007.
The good thing was I was making videos like left and right, and it wasn't until after 2009 that I started actually popping them up.
About 10 more years, it'll be antique.
It probably is already.
Yeah.
If we have any kids, they're probably like, it's not 4K. James wants noted to get cold at my place last night. Yeah, it got a little. I don't know how cold it got. I didn't go outside, but it felt kind of cold inside. So I assumed it was cold outside. That's why I wrapped my dog up in a blanket last night. She liked it for about 20 minutes.
You can hear Bounty.
Everybody's listening.
You forgot to shut the door.
38 in Georgia. I don't think it got that cold last night. I think it was like maybe. I thought it was cold when I woke up, and not when I woke up, but and I checked and it was like 64, something like that. So I thought it was really cold though. I put sweatpants on and a sweatshirt, and came out, looked at the thermometer outside, and was like, "Man, I just need to open the door for a little bit."
Welcome back, Bounty. We heard you peeing back there. That is for real.
You couldn't hear me.
No, that is for real. We did.
I had to pee. It's a good microphone, ain't it?
Sound like a Russian racehorse.
I had to pee like one. I Could you really hear me peeing? You
Yeah.
lying like hell.
I'm serious. We did. Everybody was listening. Right, Rev?
Those damn Yeti mics, man, they're so good.
I'll close the door next time.
He'll be back, Haley.
God darn it, about spilled beer in my lap.
Yeah, I just checked the temperature. It was 64 at 9 o'clock. So that was pretty nice. Not looking forward to winter.
I hope we get snow. If it's gonna get cold, I want some snow.
Oh, it better. If it snows, I'm moving. I'm moving more south. Hell with that, man. I've said that so many years now.
I told you I had a cousin to move Kitty Hawk, right?
Yep. I need to go to like South Georgia or like North Florida or something. Although, what was it? The last time it snowed here, it snowed in Florida too. Because the last time it snowed here, it snowed in all 50 states at the same time.
Yeah, and you guys you guys got more snow than we did. Charles, what's up, buddy?
My name's the Quicker Picker Upper.
Bounty or Brawny. Now I'm gonna have to name myself Brawny by observation.
Maybe Charles should name himself that.
How you doing, Charles?
I'm doing all right. About normal. Just tired from work.
How's the puppies?
One's out there looking at something. The other one's sleeping on the couch. About normal.
That's Norm.
Yeah, so not much change. Routine, both all struggling with the time change. They want to eat at 4:42 as opposed to 5:42. So there goes that extra hour of sleep. Well, I still got it, but they got to get adjusted because they're not looking at a clock. I don't think they're going by their own time.
Yeah, they live by my favorite graffiti. Time doesn't exist. Clocks exist.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Jason Gibson? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I was looking for you today.
What's up, Jason?
Hey, Paula. I gotta get the seeds out too. Yeah, I'm doing that seed swap with Paula. I need to do that soon too. I think I got a couple weeks. But yeah, other than that, not much else going on. I mean, my plants are still surviving, even though I've really only been in there twice in 4 weeks. I may go there tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so maybe I'll go check out, see what's going on with them. Maybe pick some.
We're starting to get frost here, so I didn't strip.
It did the other day, but it didn't phase them much because I mean it was only for a few hours for one night. So plus they're kind of protected on the side of my house, like where they're at, under the shade cloth and by the fence and everything else. So they're not like in the open area getting super wind blown. But yeah,
You still
that's
have the
about
shade,
it. I mean,
you still got the shade cloth up?
oh, I never take it down.
Okay. All right, you did that with like cable at the time, didn't you?
No, I do it with that wiggle wire. So it's all attached with the greenhouse C channels. So I'm not taking it down. But yeah, next year different for me. It's going to be different. Really, honestly, 30 to 40 pepper plants, no joke. And then I'm just going to grow. I'm going to grow. I can't keep up with this many pepper plants. I just can't do it.
Wait,
So,
if the shade cloth is dark, would that make it like warmer for the plants?
I'm not sure. I haven't really been back there, but they look like they're doing all right.
I'd eat that.
Yeah,
Which one was that? Is that a Moruga variety?
that is a oh my God, let me think. It is a Death Spiral Reaper Cross.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't eat that.
And it's not fully ripe yet. So I mean, the our frost was coming. It's going to be a good frost. I just had the kids and I went out there and had the kids and stripped everything we had. Just took it off. I've gotten so much, man, off mine. Now I'll tell you this: the ones that I had that was primarily in shade, they made big plants and they only produced once, but a bunch at one. Like they put off a lot. The ones that I had in full sunlight, they put off twice, and they put off mediocre amount. But these ones here in the front, they're nowhere near as hot as the one that was in the sun all the time. The ones that was in the sun all the time, them suckers will burn your face.
well, what I found out, minus my aphid infestation, that was crazy. I mean, to me, honestly, I think comparing last year to this year, I had less plants last year. I have more plants this year, but honestly, I still think I got more peppers produced in fabric pots than my raised bed. I just do. I think the fabric pots, I got more peppers out of them.
Well, I heard it's the fabric pots breathe good, and the roots really excel getting a certain amount. I've heard terracotta pots and cloth pots work really good for peppers.
Well, I mean, I think also is you can I won't say micromanage, but you can go and tend to each pot more where I wouldn't say guessing, but you're putting, different amendments in for a large quantity in an 8-foot section by 4, really as opposed to a small pot where you can go and dime on how much. You have a 5-gallon pot, you know how much to put in for 5 gallons. And it's kind of hard to judge, everything with the raised bed. But I mean, I could be full of it too. But some people said, I know Justin White and a bunch of other growers said, they have big plants and raised beds, but then they have sometimes better production off of pots, fabric pots or whatever type of containers they're growing in. So I don't know. It is what it is, but like I said, I'm not really, pretty burnt out for this whole season.
Right.
Like I said, it was just too much. It was fun earlier, but like I said, work, it just caught up with me. I don't have time to do. I'm barely on YouTube. I mean, I'm on Instagram some, but I don't really do things like I used to.
Yeah,
I mean, there's reasons too, but I mainly just don't focus on.
Well, I enjoyed growing the peppers, but I got to a point that I wasn't even wanting to. I'd hurt myself so many times trying to eat some of these peppers. That I mean, yeah, I got to work.
I still gotta watch it, but I heard Goham. I guess he referenced me or whatever. He tagged me in a post, so I guess he got hurt pretty bad by something Alex Casillas sent him or something. I don't know. I got to watch that video.
Later, Paula.
So I got to watch that and see what Goham did on that one. But yeah, I'm not really, like I said, I don't eat as spicy as I used to. Definitely haven't made many sauces this year. Haven't done much of anything.
Oh, shoot.
So
Yeah, there's this video yesterday. Alex Casillas burned me up.
yeah, I gotta, like I said, I need to check that out.
Bye, Paula.
And the Paula that's leaving, that was my best friend in high school. She actually found me on YouTube.
Nice to meet you, Paula.
But I did find out that one of my local brewers is going to brew this next month. I've sent it to quite a few people already. So this is called the Brash Hurt. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to try that beer next month when it's done. That's our local death metal brewery that makes awesome stouts. But here's the description. So it's an imperial milk stout brewed with coffee, cinnamon, toasted coconut, chipotle peppers, ghost peppers, scorpion peppers, and chocolate habanero. And I'm telling you, these guys don't screw around. So I can imagine it's going to be hot as hell. So I'm looking forward to that next month.
Happy Pepper and Rob Shaler. What's going on, peoples?
So I've already told Rob Schaller. So he's all about it. So that sounds like an interesting, because they have some of the best stouts anyway. So I can imagine with ghost pepper, chipotle, scorpion pepper, and chocolate habanero how that's going to be. So the other thing is that Brash isn't too far away from Bravado Spice as far as their headquarters. So I don't say they have an interaction between the two, but they're very close. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of curious to see how that one's going to taste. I've tried a bunch of other ones. What was it? Scorpion. Who made that one? Scorpion Fish IPA or something. Anyway, I forgot which one it was. But I've had a lot of spice beers, but that one really sounds good. What's up, David, Rob?
Haley.
I thought I saw Pepper Guru in here too.
I did. Yeah, Pepper Guru.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Pepper Guru?
Hey, James, I may crank up the fireplace. It'll be a little bit. Before I start, it'll be about Christmas time. We'll start.
Ballast Point. Yeah, that's it.
But right now, I've got the damper shut and I've got insulation put in. I did have a board there that buckled it to the wall that was made out of some really light, what do they call it? Like the backing of cabinets. Anyway, it was all nice and neat, but we got in here playing one time, and me and the kids ran through here, and I slid across the floor because we had the hardwood floors and had it all slick, and I busted it.
So like backer board.
Yeah. I forget what the not microlam.
It's kind of like hard cardboard.
Yes, it's about that thick, about a quarter-inch thick. The name of it's right on the tip of my tongue. They usually use it for like the back in the cabinets before they put it up. But anyway, so I got a little sheet put up there now, trying to make it same color as the wall.
Dang, that's good.
But yeah, I'll probably it's for emergencies because we got a heat pump, like the power went out or something like that. So like a snowstorm would. I would have a way to heat this room here, at least. But other than that, we might do a Thanksgiving burn, sit here around it, Christmas tree up around Christmas, and maybe do it.
That oil lamp over there, that's all I got if the power goes out. And there's not much oil in there.
I'm going to hop down and have dinner, and I'll be back up in a little while.
All right, buddy.
But I'll be down in chat.
All right. Yeah, and the heat pumps kind of suck because once I forget what the temperature is, 38 degrees, I think. Anything below there, like they're technically useless. You're only running on electric heat inside the house, like the electric strips in the air handler. I forget exactly where it is, but it's somewhere like just below 40.
I'm still trying to think of it. No, it's not masonite. It's God dang it. That's the name for it. It was a little 1/4-inch piece of wood like that. And usually it's got a real thin strip of, and it looks like it's got wood grain on one side, but it's a wafer board. Like I forget the name of it. It's not very durable. Especially when
Yeah, I was just thinking what they call that. Just I forgot what it is.
there's a name for it.
And James Brown, the heat strips and the air handler, they use a lot more power.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, when I lived in a condo, like our heat pump went out, so I was only running electric heat, and all winter long. And then the next winter, when it was actually working, that power bill was like half or a quarter of what it was.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, when I run the heat pump, sometimes I have my fire going, I have to turn my heat pump down because it pulls such a draft that it starts pulling smoke in the house. And, once I can open the dampener up, but you already get a fire in there. You got to put the fire out, or can't reach in there and set the dampener anymore. So, yeah, I'd love to have it burning all the time.
Oh, me too. I love the smell of a fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the only thing that does bother me. I got white walls and stuff. I don't want it all smoke damage, and plus, it's got this tile ceiling. So you see how it's tile, and it's kind of like masonite in a way, the tongue and groove types. It's not as easy to fix like a regular ceiling would, So I'm scared that'll get, and smell of smoke. I grew up in a house with wood heat. That's how we heated with wood. The furnace right in the middle of the house, not downstairs or nothing.
Oh yeah. My dad had a bunch of friends that had cabins, and that was the only way to heat them. And we only went there in the middle of winter. I love those things. You had to keep them going 24/7, like the big, cast iron ones where you could like hang your clothes above it when you get back from all day hunting and you're all wet and everything.
From 12 up to 16, I think we got what they call a monitor heater then. I was busting wood. That was part of my chore. I'd do my homework, and then I go up there and I'd bust wood for about 2 days up on the porch. And Daddy got up in the middle of the night, but the time I hit about 13, I got up in the middle of the night and chucked the fire. Put 2 seasoned pieces in there and my thing of green, shut the door and go back to the damn bed. I was doing that from 13 to 16 every night in the wintertime. I love my grandma, though. I've done it for her. So
Everybody loves their grandma. Actually, I watched a comedy special from this one dude. What's his name? Todd Rex. And he talks all about his grandma. It was pretty funny. No, Haley, I don't have any sound effects. I mean, I guess I could, but I haven't sought them out.
I think she's talking about like some non-copyright background music.
I don't know. I think she means just sound effects. Yeah. Usually just making with my mouth. Yeah, I do dumb things like open the oven and stuff like that. Like when I'm cooking and it's cold out, like as soon as it's done, I'll turn the oven off, but I just open that door wide open. Like, come on, heat. Go ahead, heat up the room.
Yeah. Oh,
I already spent the money on that anyway, so why not use it?
Yeah, I've done that since I've been married, not to chill off the room, getting kids ready for school. Just open up the oven. Because, when we first started doing it, I knew people that done it. But we'd be cooking Pop-Tarts, I'd lay them in there and because I got 5 kids and the toaster just can't handle it, so I'd lay a pan in there because they all want them hot. And got to notice when I leave it up there, it make a dramatic difference. But one thing that's good about this house here, the reason I got all this right here is so light don't come through that window because that right there is west. No, east. Excuse me. And the sun, when it comes up, it will burn a hole through you right here. If I take the that down, I don't. If it was 20 degrees outside and the sun came up, I could warm my house through that window. This window reaches from here, and it's one solid piece of glass from there to there. And I mean, the morning sun come through there, and then the glass front door. You're like standing in the damn lighthouse in here in the morning. Get a suntan in January.
I try not to be up that early, but yeah, the east sun comes up right here. I've been on live streams where it's just blaring in my face, and then I've been on live streams where the sun's setting behind me, and it's just, you can't even see me. You just see this bright light. Looks like some kind of picture you'd find in a church of Jesus with a bandana or something. I don't know.
Who said Jesus with a bandana? I was thinking that. Laura sent me a message, said that she was at someone else's live streams, that she would be here shortly.
All right. Yes, James, the roof is completely fixed. Well, with the exception of like some trim pieces and a little bit of siding on one side. But other than that, no, yeah, the entire roof is back to normal. It can rain and it doesn't rain in the house. So that's a plus.
That's good. I thought I had a roof leak, but apparently it was something dealing with the air conditioning.
Oh, I had one of those last year.
So,
Yep. The air handler, when it was in AC mode, the air handler pan filled up. I got clogged and filled up and overflowed into the overflow pan, but it clogged up and it overflowed right into the ceiling of the thing. I didn't even know. And my mom came to visit, and she went to do laundry, and she looks up in the laundry room. She's like, "What the heck is up with this?" And there was like mold all over. Had to get that.
mine doesn't mold, but that's from my mine was right in front of the washroom, and I guess that's where they positioned it. But basically, mine was, they have the drain hard lined to my spare bathroom, and since the way they hard lined it, it would kink up for any kind of clog, so it would back up the system. So what they do is they just cut off the corner and made flexible tubing, like the clear RV tubing, so you can get and take out that clog if it clogs up, and not have to blow and whatever they got to go and get through to clear the system. And then they put a float cutoff switch near the drain pan and all that other stuff, so it'll cut off the AC if it ever does that again and starts dripping.
Haley, I told her. Sorry.
The best one I saw this year was it was like they might as well be hotel rooms, but they're kind of like made out to be apartments. So one was above the other one, and they did their overflow drain from the top one into the pan on the lower one. Well, the pan just had work done, and they put a float switch in it. So the top one would leak all that, instead of going outside and just leaking outside, it would leak down into their pan, fill up, and then it would shut off their AC, and then it would overflow their pan all over their carpet. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Well, that's what the technician came and said. He said, there's, a bunch of different ways to do HVAC work, and some people, I wouldn't say do it intelligently, but some people, they have their own little things they like to do, and it's not the smartest things a lot of times.
Yeah, some people do the easiest way, and some people do it the right way.
Well, some is like, I go in the truck and find out whatever parts I have, and this is what I'm going to do to make it work. What did it say?
What Bounty put up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's for Haley. S is in the chat. She told me to tell Laura to get here now, and I done what she asked me to do.
And
He hasn't met Laura yet, has he? Laura.
I doubt. I don't think so.
she's from across the pond.
Oh, I might have. I doubt it though, because I'm not on this much. So
Yeah, probably not. I just met her what, like a month, 2 months, 3 months,
Yeah, I've
something
known
like
her for a couple of months now. I met her through Dojo.
I met her from the V bar. It shut off, and we were the last two people there, and we just ended up talking for a while.
Oh, she's cool. You love her. She's wide open, ain't she?
Oh yeah. And no, Haley didn't figure out what to use to remove hair. I mean, I guess Nair will work, but yeah, I'm not gonna try that. A razor, shave my head right before I went live.
That generally works.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
clippers and a straight razor. Take it all off. Nah, I wouldn't be able to use that, Haley. If I did, I wouldn't have this awesome goatee. Have to like put some kind of shrink wrap around it and then use Nair. And then it'll be a hairless wonder everywhere else. You get a chemical burn from that stuff? Damn.
I know a guy I went to school with that narrowed his face, and he ended up growing and he just had a little bit of hair right here, but he'd done his whole face to get it all off, and it turned all into a scab. It looked like he had a full beard, but it was all scab. I mean, I remember evidently he had an abusive father, and he got heard he got in a lot of trouble, but he couldn't even do nothing. He talking to you like this. If you get him laughing, he'd smile and little blood spots were sticking. But he did. He had a chemical burn all over his face, and his dad made him go to school and all that.
Cemetery gas in the lighter will get rid of hair. Yeah, it will.
That's another way to do things.
I just rather shave, you know.
I hate shaving.
I do too. It sucks.
Me too, because I gotta like shave on the sides and over here, and then the rest of my freaking head. Just gets old quick.
I mean, mine's just all right here.
Yeah.
It sucks though. All these curves.
Oh,
And
you
then
want to talk about curve? I got like a dent in my head right here. So every time like I try to shave my head with a straight razor, and then there's a scab.
Oh, I did have a mole right here last week. That is a scab because I cut that some slam off.
Yeah, I had one right here. It's gone.
It's gone. It's just this level there. You know, I used to go around it, but I was like in a hurry. And my kids, I got $2 for shaving now, their legs and armpits and stuff. And the little suckers grabbed my razors. All right. Well, it was a no-no, but I didn't have any. So I had to use, and they had leg razors, you know, the little pink little things there that they use, you know. I put one big mark down the side of my face there, and there go that mole. It took it off. It was a dual blade, so it got off 2 layers of it. It was a bleeding like hell too.
I had that. I don't know where it is, but I think it's right here. I had a mole on my shoulder, or like right on my neck. And I remember I went to an amusement park, and they put a shoulder strap over me, and the ride ripped me around so much that the mole was just barely hanging on.
I have that problem with skin tags.
What's this? What exactly is a skin tag?
Extra skin that's kind of like a kind of like a mole,
It looks like a mole, but it doesn't have any discoloration to it.
and it just hangs. It just I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. They just kind of hang off your skin.
What's up, troll?
So troll.
Shaler wants to know, anybody use safety razors? I use the old school where you get like the razor blade, like you want to slit your wrist and you put that sucker in, and the ones with the weighted handles and stuff. That sucker's awesome. I love that thing.
I love it when a plan comes together. Colonel Banley. What the hell is a safety razor? Because my mole is a little bit late for anything it's gone. That is a. And this right here, you see this? You see that? That come from me burning stuff, and I had an ember to land right there on my damn head. I was walking around, looked like Curly there for a minute. Go, oh, I thought it was funny.
I had a bunch of wasps in my greenhouse, and one that we got along great. Everything was fine until one day I walked in, and this one freaking wasp came right there, like right on the tip of my forehead, and stung me. Then they weren't allowed in the greenhouse anymore.
Hell, I had one to try to hit me today. I never seen it. I heard, and I went straight into swatting, and I never hit anything, never seen anything, but I felt something. It hit my finger long enough to try to get a bite, but it just enough to know that I knew that it tried to get me. Never seen it. My kids never seen it, and they're looking at me like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, absolutely." There was something flying around me, cause I was like, "Hey, what y'all doing?" Damn, y'all see that? And they're like, "No, we ain't seen nothing either." And I'm like, "Me neither," but it got me a little bit. And they're like, "Okay, Daddy, all right."
That's a safety razor? Because mine's like if you take my razor and push down hard, like you never apply weight to the razor at all. You like just let it drag across your skin. I'm just using my arm as an example. But if I took it and like put pressure on it and went like that, it would like rip up a big chunk of your skin.
Ooh, gross.
You peel it out like what it called? That reminds me of the Garbage Pail Kids. What was it? Razor Ramon. That was it.
It always reminded me of a Garfield cartoon way back in the day where John Arbuckle was shaving and he went too hard and like just sliced off his sideburns and skin. Let me grab it. Let's see if that's the same thing.
Okay, Google. Garbage Pail Kids, Razor Ramon. It's not showing it. Okay, Google eBay. Razor Ramon. Oh.
Razor Ramon was a wrestler.
Yeah, he was a wrestler, but I remember having the Razor Ramon Garbage Pail Kid card. Garbage Pail Kid card, Razor. Yep, there it is. Well, not Razor. Well, anyway, I remember it being a like a Cabbage Patch Kid, but he had the razor and he was pushing so deep that the skin was cooling out on the other side of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember all the Garbage Pail. Not all of them, because it was kind of fun back in the day getting those.
Some of them are worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it may be one of them, the Razor Ramon, but I remember having it. It was actually the Razor Ramon was not a card. It was a Razor Ramon, but it was the sticker. You could, I remember sticking it on my dresser.
Yeah.
Man, drinking water. I drank like 4 of these things already today. 32 ounces of water, and every time I walk past a bathroom, I'm just like, all right, yeah, I guess I got to go. That's my razor right there, where you open it sucker up. And it's like straight up old school razor. I don't know what.
So it's a Shorn Sean. This one?
Yeah. That is it. That is the one I was looking for.
Shorn Sean. He's / hygiene.
Well, remember back in the day with Garbage Pail Kids, they'd have like the same picture, but like 4 or 5 different names too.
Yeah, so I guess there's one that's, I guess in old series 4, is Shorn Sean or hygiene.
Yeah, I think the one that's worth so much when it was called Razor Ramon, because I remember it saying Razor Ramon, because I pulled it off and stuck it on the dresser. So, but there were different names. And certain names were super rare. I believe that the Razor Ramon is like the highest Yeah. Maybe. I don't. I used to be into collectible stuff. I used to have an eBay store, sold football, baseball, Garbage Pail Kids, old, new, Don Russ 91 shit type baseball card shit I used to sell on eBay.
All that stuff's coming back now because, you know, the newer generation wants the stuff that we grew up in the 80s with. So
I started
we're making
collecting.
a bunch of copies of it now too, but of course all the new crap sucks.
Oh yeah, it ain't worth. Well, I mean, there's money to be made in hockey cards, football cards too. But since the knee thing, or what's going on, they lost a lot of value. But hockey, you know, see the thing about those it's kind of like a stock when you buy certain cards. And I ain't talking about going to Walmart and buying a damn pack of cards up there and hope you get something. You got a better chance of being struck by lightning than getting anything in one of them cards. You got to buy card packs that, like, it got 5 cards in it, but it costs you $125 to buy that card pack, and they'll be that year's. Those are the ones you can turn $1 on, because you can buy. You might get you got a big chance of getting a card that's worth the same amount of money that you paid for the whole deck. You know, somebody wants it somewhere, and that's what I used to get into what they called football card breaks. And people on YouTube would open up, like they would have $100 box of football cards, and I would buy, like, for $13, I could buy every card in that $100 box of cards that were from the team that I bought from. Like, if I wanted everything from the Panthers, I'd give him $13, and everything that he opened up in that was Panthers was mine. So, like, you know, at that time when I was doing it was like 2014, you know, RG3 and Andrew Luck, you know, the biggest picks them. So that's what I would do. I'd get into the these breaks to where these people had all the different, you know, for $13 they sold your chance. $13 you get whatever team you wanted, but they would bid on them. So, like,
So you could get one card, or you could get the entire team.
well, no, you got, say you got one big box, and these guys open up. Say there's 43 packs in that box, and he opens up each one online. He gives you a link and what time he'll open it, and then you go in there and watch him do it live. And he opens it up where you can see everything, and everything that comes through the team that you have paid for, you get. So, like, if you bought 5 teams, you know, like the Redskins and the Colts and you know, the Panthers and all that, because, you know, back Cam Newton days when he first was, before he went all quirky and shit, you know, but you could buy them. So, you know, you had a good chance, and you could get into cards that were, you know, Walmart cards, you're not going to get nothing out of them. Walmart cards, you can tell when you got a Walmart card that's rare because it'll be in a blue color, you know. But yeah, I've sold one card that I paid $5 for. I had $5 in, and the next day I sold it for $240. It was worth $700 and something. And so, why didn't you wait to do that? Well, the people that buy it from me have the ability to sell it for $700. I have the card, they want it, but they got to make money just like Pawn Stars. So, you know, I got $5 in it, and now I've made $235 for having the card. Yeah, I sell it, and that's how it started.
I was big into hockey cards in the early 90s when Pens won. I think it was not their first Stanley Cup, but one of them. And I remember one of my first card packs that I opened.
Link Laura, she's in chat.
One of the first card packs that I opened, I think it was Pro Set or something like that. And I got Jaromir Jagr's rookie card. It was worth $5, and I paid $1.25 for the whole pack of cards. I still have it too. I got the entire team from the 90-91 season, 92-90 or 91-92 season, and
it's a fun thing, just like the peppers and stuff. Before you get, so like you bought 5. It's about time. Like Redskins and Colts.
Oh, it's just been going mental over there.
We've been telling Charles about you the whole time for an hour.
Oh, it's been going fucking crazy over there, Bounty. I swear to God, I went sick at the guy. Fucking dirty little bastard, mate.
But don't let him get to you, girl.
It was him that fucking trolled my son's stream that night. Him and all his little gang. I went fucking psycho. Sorry, that was me with the
That's the
feedback.
same one that got Sherry, I think. What Sherry? was
Sherry,
saying.
yeah, Sherry he's had Super Dave, Lucy Luxor, Gemma Harvey, he's fucking loads of people. I've just gone fucking mental.
Well, Lord, this is Charles P. right here, the quicker
Hello.
picker upper.
Hiya.
Yeah. I thought it'd be funny tonight, even though
He makes fun of my name.
no,
Good.
not
I need you
all.
to do it. Carry on taking the piss out of him. It's funny. Look at my
Yeah, it
hair.
is.
Oh, I've been going off on me.
You know how many people said that to me? Bounty, the quicker picker up playing video games.
Do they
I'm
ever
like,
call
well-
you Ernest? Hi, Rob. Do they ever call you Ernest?
Who, me? My name is Ernest, yeah.
I know. I did watch your swatting video. God, look at the state. Wow. I swear to God, the guy lives in England. I'm going to find him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to chop him up.
Uh-oh. We'll hear about it on the news.
Oh, yeah.
Not if she does a good job.
That's
If
true.
I do a good job, I won't get fucking caught, will I? Won't be hard to find him. He's got a London accent, so I'm quite near there right now, actually. I think I might get my knives out to go and play for a bit.
Coming through like a 1970
I'm
Kung
fucking
Fu
fuming.
movie.
I wish people like him would turn up on your doorstep and say shit to your face, because then I could bang them out, you know what I mean? You just don't want
Well-
to do it because they don't want a woman hitting him and knocking him the fuck out.
What was the girl with the size with red hair? What was her name? Bloods. Was it Blood?
What?
You remember the movie? I can't think of the name. I think it was called Blood.
Mm-mm.
Where this girl with the size and stuff, she'd go around running around like a
Okay.
ninja and cutting everybody up.
Oh, fuck knows.
Okay, Google.
Kill Bill?
Blood. The
He
girl with the
wasn't redhead,
size that
what?
kills people like a ninja.
I remember that movie.
Yeah.
I figured you would have.
That was the girl who was in Terminator 3, wasn't it? No, hold on.
Yeah, she's a really good looking woman too.
Maybe, hold on, let me see what it is.
Almost as good looking as another redhead I know.
It's called Blood something. Blood.
It is Blood Rain.
I don't know, it could be.
I don't know. I'll try and
Okay,
Google.
Google Blood Rain the movie.
No, that's not it. That's not this. Let me
Sure.
look at the-
Trolls reminding Laura that they got pigs in England. They got pigs in England in case you want to dispose of the body.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
it though.
Oh.
Hold on, let me look.
It is
Well,
Blood
that's a good
Rain.
idea, actually. What do you do? You have to shave the reds and pull the nails out or something first, so there's something that the pigs don't eat.
It is Blood Rain. There it is, right there.
Oh, Blood Rain. Yeah, Blood Rain, but that's Christina. It was Christina Loken.
Yeah,
She's in
Christine. Yep.
Yeah, because that's the best part of Terminator 3.
Here's another view of it. They had different covers, but look at the knives and the red hair.
You're talking about the Terminator chick, the
Yeah.
T3000 or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
I like your clothes.
Rob Shaler said Bloodsport.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tom Poe. That is not who we're thinking of.
I think you're like upset him, Haley. He's not on here, is he?
Yeah, I think.
I bit my fucking nail off and all. I'm not happy. I'm like fucking not. Oh.
Well, I started to go over there and see what was going on. You talking? It was Enlightened Skywatcher. Where was that?
Enlightened Cafe is called now, yeah. Or he's
Yeah.
got two, I don't know. But it was on Enlightened Cafe's one, so.
I'm gonna send you a message right quick. I'll do it in private right here.
I liked it, Haley. I don't think Waylon did, though.
Oh, Waylon was here for a minute.
We were proper like taking the piss out of him. And it seems to have disappeared now. Me and Haley.
So make sure you know who to trust, cause I've had very bad dealings
Yeah.
with them.
I've realised I went to have a look through my blocked list as well, and some of those trolls are on my blocked list from like ages ago. Some of the ones that are in that gang, that so-called gang. That gang of little skinny white boys that think they're hard.
Skinny white boys. Oh, my
Look,
music.
I
Haley's,
don't know if that's actually a song.
Haley's
Oh.
actually seeing-
White for the white guy, there's that one. Or white and nerdy.
I think Dirty White Boy is from.
My bad.
Well, I
Wasn't
can do one of them right now.
Hey, Charles plays the guitar. Y'all know that?
Charles, he's got a ton of guitars.
I got one.
Yeah, one of his, right, Charles? Isn't one of your rooms just your guitar room?
Yeah, it's where I try to play.
Haley, shut up, man.
What was she drinking on tonight? Some 151?
It's just funny. I need to meet up with you, girl. We're going out drinking and we're going to get arrested.
Yeah, my fingers hurt still.
From what?
Playing guitar. From doing this a lot. This right here.
You gotta get your calluses built out. You know? Or
Oh yeah.
you want them to hurt for a couple days.
Look. Look, you see the callus on that one? I could about stick that finger through a coconut.
I got calluses on my hands, but they're not in the same spot.
Yeah. Probably a different hand too.
I don't know. What hand do you play the guitar with?
I don't know. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm playing hockey, I'm left-handed. If I'm playing baseball, I'm right-handed.
What do you kick with? Your left or your right?
I can do both because I used to play soccer, but mainly right. I'm mainly right-handed, but when I play hockey, I'm left-handed. Because when I started playing, they only had left-handed sticks. So I was like, okay, I'll play with that. And I got so used to it that when I finally had a chance to play with a right-handed stick, it felt so weird I couldn't do it.
Hey, when I had my hand surgery on my right hand, I played hockey with my left, and that was called Daily Rituals.
I thought you were going to come up with a name like if you do it backwards on skateboard, it's Goofy Foot.
Right. That's what I was going to bring up. Are you traditional or goofy foot for skating?
I usually fall off the skateboard.
He's fall down.
So I guess it doesn't matter. I think I tried right-handed. Yeah, not Goofy Foot, just regular. But I was not good at it. I would always fall.
Yeah. The key to good skating is, have your ollie down.
Oh, I couldn't even just roll the thing down the street without me falling.
Yeah. I used to be into BMX anyway. That was my thing. So
I think you just made everybody happy in the chat, Laura.
Why? You mean Haley? All I can see is like Haley comments.
Well, I'm sure more than
right,
Haley.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm not wearing pants. Fuck it.
And Haley, I broke a toe and I think a couple knuckles, but those don't count. The only other bone I ever broke was my clavicle, my collarbone.
Clavicle.
Yep. And
Yeah,
I've only had a cast once, and that was when I was talking about when I slit my wrist open on the dishwasher and had to have the tendon, the muscle, and the skin all stitched back together. They put like a little makeshift cast that I could take off that went all the way to my elbow, but that's the only cast I ever wore. And that was just because of stitches.
It's probably in bed, sulking. No, you're not.
Yeah. That's
We've
like
been
me.
at it all night, girl. We're not stopping now. Fuck it. We need someone else to pick on. Bounty.
Go ahead. Shoot, roast Bounty.
Yeah, let's roast Bounty. No spit roasting, just roasting.
Hey.
Rev, I do believe you're going red. No, you're not. I don't like it when you're good.
What?
Haley. Says I'm going to be good now.
Oh, yeah. No, you can't be good.
No, you can't be good.
Yeah, it's my
I like
channel.
good bone, Haley.
It's my channel. You're not allowed to be good. If you're good, I'll ban you.
Oh, shit. I need some more alcohol. I've run out of fucking weed. I'm not happy. This is why I was going so sick over there.
Scheller says he's right-handed, but plays pull and shoots rifle. I'm guessing, and use a knife left-handed. That's kind of weird. 'Cause I'm right-handed. I play pull right-handed. I can play pull left-handed too. But shooting a rifle, I mean, I can do that too, but I'm not very good.
Yeah.
Use a knife. Yeah, I get. Well, I guess I use a knife with both hands, but
Like that. That's how I use knives. Like,
Ambidextrous.
The war faces, everything. Never
I
get
love-
caught doing that in a gay bar with no knives.
I don't think I've ever been in a gay bar.
Me either.
I
I just
haven't
thought
either.
that was probably a bad place to be doing this. You know.
Or
Oh, don't stop.
Wow. Got issues, darling.
Or don't go, don't stop. Don't
believe in.
Please don't stop.
Why the hell you gotta bring that damn song up?
It's just a young girl living in a lonely world.
Whatever. I think they're coming. They're coming through next year sometime, March again. So I might go check them out.
Oh yeah, you went and saw Bert Kreischer, didn't you?
Saw Bert Kreischer. Saw Tool. I'm gonna go see. Going to Foamhinge on Sunday, which is one of the breweries here. They're having Ace Frehley, High on Fire, Accept, a bunch of other bands. So I'm gonna go do that Sunday.
Did you meet Bert Kreischer? Because he always does meet and greet afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't know. He had 2 shows. He did it really fast. But yeah, I think they were kind of pre-selected. They did a number system, and it was so much traffic getting through downtown that I didn't get that opportunity. But it was a great show. It's funny as hell.
Was that Secret Time?
Yeah, I think that's what. No, it's Body Shots.
Oh, that's right. Body Shots World Tour. Did you see his tour bus?
Yes, I got pictures of that.
Nice.
The guy was being this guy was like, wouldn't let us get so close to the bus. I guess he was on it or whatever. I'm like, dude, we're just trying to take a picture of the bus. I'm not trying to get on the bus. And then every damn time I try to take a picture or get my friend to take a picture of me in front of the bus, the damn guy, photobomb my ass. It's like right behind me every damn time. So, just crazy. But yeah, it was so damn. He was hilarious, dude. Joe Rogan's coming, I think, pretty soon too. I don't know if I'm gonna go see him or not, but I don't know. I've watched a couple of his stand-ups. It's all right. I just don't. I think I like his podcast better.
Yeah.
So,
What's up, Gage?
hey, Gabe.
Gage.
Yeah, I love Rogan's podcast, but as far as like going to see him like live, I'd rather watch his past specials instead. It's
Yeah.
like he's not one of my top favorite comedians, but he is one of my top favorite like intellectual people. But like Bill Burr, oh yeah, like I'll definitely go see Bill Burr.
What about Alex Jones?
That's me in front of the bus. See the guy?
What was the Russian guy? This is what the first time I ever heard of him.
Oh my god! Yeah,
That
that's
shit was
the time he joined the Russian mafia.
yeah.
So when I was in college, I joined the Russian mafia and we robbed a train.
It is. That was toward the end, but his other stuff is. Oh my god! It's hilarious, dude. I mean, I did not stop laughing for I don't know an hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours, or whatever it was. It was just so damn funny.
Laura,
So
how you doing?
Calm the fuck down.
Okay, sorry. You see, playing hard to get.
Oh yeah. Like the time when you asked me for a threesome and I said I'd fuck your wife, but I wouldn't fuck you.
I'll be there in spirit, whether you liked it or not.
You wouldn't be, and you wouldn't be anywhere.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said
I
he
got
would-
cameras.
Your wife would walk out hand in hand with me, darling. I'm telling you.
He said he would watch.
You promise?
Oh no.
Do you promise?
What? What? You don't even know what you're saying, do you? Do I promise what?
No, I know what I'm saying. You don't know what you're saying. I've been with her for 14 years. You don't know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being silly, you know what? Yep.
As usual.
Me. Laura.
Yes, you.
Laura.
You, Bounty.
Hey, Laura, we were talking about this earlier. When did I meet you? That was that night at the V Bar, wasn't it? Where like it just shut down and you were just sitting there talking for a while.
A while, yeah, like fucking hours.
Like I said, I love it when a plan comes together.
It might have been before that, but you know, I did get around YouTube a bit, like on loads of people's live streams and stuff.
I used to, but I don't. Like I said, I don't really do much YouTube anymore.
Hey, Laura, I broke Charles's cherry. He came on my live stream first. It was right after New Year's. It was his New Year's resolution. He was going to go live.
That was a couple years ago. Though.
Yeah. Well, she's done the same thing. She's busted.
I think I did fall asleep on your live stream more than anybody you've ever had.
I've seen you go to sleep 2 times or so. I've seen Rev that many times too.
I think besides me on my own live stream, you were the next most. Or no, you fell asleep. Wait,
Yeah, way more than you did.
did you? Damn, you took my record.
I've only done it twice so far.
On your own live stream or somebody else's?
On my own, yeah. I've not done it on anybody else.
I never fell asleep on my own live stream.
I didn't actually fall asleep. I passed out drunk, so you know.
Yeah,
What's the difference?
I don't know, but Rev had one of the most memorable ones when he did a Rev roll. That was probably one of the best
Oh
ones.
yeah.
Oh, he done a Rev roll last week.
We were just waiting for it,
That's
weren't we?
when Susie and I were just trying to figure out how to wake you up. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think that was the night, like I'm sitting there passed out. That's when I was doing them on my couch, and I was like just straight up passed out on my couch. People would like throwing super chats at me while I'm passed out.
Yeah, I wish I need to go to sleep then on mine.
I think that was Blumberg's suggestion, wasn't it? Do a
I don't
sleep.
know.
You need to experience that at least once on your live stream.
I've done more than that.
Well, and we know you have.
That's why they call it a rev roll. New Year's last year, we were live for so long. We hit every single. We were live before the East Coast was even doing New Year's, and we were live all the way until after Hawaii did New Year's.
Yeah.
And I ended up passing out for, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes or something.
I need to get a laptop or something ready for New Year because my phone ain't gonna hold up.
Yeah, get a good laptop. I took my laptop to Canada trying to live stream.
Mm.
Nope. Actually, I was talking to Charles and Blumberg while I was in Canada. We were trying to live stream, and my camera just kept going out, and the laptop kept quitting on me.
Yeah, my laptop I've only had for probably maybe 3 or 4 years, but it's already full. I mean, because just like with everything with Windows, the damn updates and everything just kills you, and it won't store hardly anything. So it's not even a lot of items on here. I don't have many programs. I don't have many pictures. It's just basic things that are for Windows.
See, that was the thing that killed me. Because my laptop's like 12 years old, and I've been using it with Windows forever. And then before I went to Canada, I'm like, you know what? Heck with all this crap. I'm gonna put Linux on there. That way, it only does one thing at a time, and it can actually handle going live while I'm up there. And so I wiped it completely clean. Just put the bare necessities on there, nothing else. Updated it and stuff like that. Then went to Canada, and then I got to Canada, and the damn thing wouldn't work at all. And it hasn't been the same since. So now that I'm back, well, I keep saying this. I've been back home for like 6 months or something. I need to wipe it completely clean again and do it over again. Because I swear when I went through customs or something, someone did something, and it's just not been the same.
That's what Troll said. Troll said to get rid of Windows and go to Linux.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm on right now. Linux Mint, what, 19.1 or some? I don't know. It just updated some time ago. I've been 100% Windows, except for my laptop, since 2007. So I guess 12 years.
Yeah.
What's up, Connor?
Hashtag sexy Whopper game.
Is that like the chocolate malt balls, or is that like the sandwich from Burger King? Haley, you're not getting in trouble from me.
That's the peanut butter guy, is it?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm scared to look anymore.
I'm sure. Well, why don't you tell Charles about the peanut butter thing, because he doesn't know what you're talking about.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I have fans.
Okay. So like ceiling fans?
Well, yeah, I have those too, but I have people that are also Bounty fans.
Oh, really?
They can't have my butt, so they have sex with peanut butter jars with peanut butter in it. Fresh peanut butter with just a fresh, cracked, torn seal. Enough to...
We'll put it this way. They came onto a live stream and they're like, I don't know who this is. And as soon as they clicked on it, like they just like kind of...
They went, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm here for Bounty. I'm a Bounty fan. And then he started like, positions himself weird. And I looked at Sherry. I was like... And Sherry's like... Put him backstage at the right time because he pulled his mangina out.
So are you still in contact with this person?
No.
You would think that, like, if he was that big of a fan, he would have...
You're that big of a fan of Bounty.
Yeah, he would have a roll of Bounty.
He sent me email.
The quicker picker-upper.
Yeah, leave the wrapper on, just kind of put a hole in the bottom.
He had nothing that was secreting from his body that I wouldn't absorb. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, so it's pretty gross for you.
It was kind of fucked up.
So it's traumatizing. So you're traumatized?
No, I was flattered like a motherfucker.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm traumatized.
So there's not too many people who'll stick their parts in peanut butter for you.
Well, people got to look up to someone,
So are they saying that they look at you like peanut butter?
I haven't thought of it that way. You're killing the moment. No, the story's true. The last part is a joke.
No. Well, I mean, I believe it, or Rev wouldn't have brought it up. So
No, it really happened.
yeah, some crazy stuff happens.
Oh, let me tell you, that's not in half of it. I got one dude that's He pull his damn hair out if I don't talk to him. I let him on the panel trying to be nice to him, and then I was trying to talk to everybody. He was like, you don't listen to me. I'm like, no, I'm not. Bye.
Man.
Is that the weird twat we were talking about earlier?
BB.
Yeah, so that's some extreme stuff there.
Yes, you're making all kind of stuff in the live streaming world, Charles.
Oh yeah, you know I missed it. You know I missed all that stuff.
You're supposed to be like, I wouldn't call it missing it.
I don't know. My deal is I don't want any kind of crazy drama. So that's why I tend to not be on it as much.
I would have really felt bad about it if it was chunky peanut butter.
Oh, true.
That's what Laura said. Chunky.
Oh.
He said it's gotta hurt.
You know, when I found out, all I could tell him was when he started having sex with peanut butter jar, I was like, man, just take a cantaloupe, cut a hole in it, put it in the microwave for a few minutes, and you're good, bud. Save the peanut butter. It's like in case of a apocalypse.
That should be one of the shirts that you sell. Save the peanut butter.
There you go.
and have a jar there with a big hole in it and smashed out around the
It
edges.
kind of look like a donut. But make the that's it. So do the lettering bounty, but big. But the O, make sure you have the O round like that, like a big thing, a clump of peanut butter with a hole for the O.
Yeah, where it's just flared out like lips, you know.
And then on the back of it, it says hashtag, at least it wasn't chunky.
There you go. See new shirt ideas over at
That'll bring new term to kidney stone, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Getting
That'll be available at Teespring t-shirts.
a peanut.
Bounty by observation t-shirt.
I just made a new one yesterday.
You got the link that you sent me.
Calm the fuck down, Bounty. Laura's fault. She started all that shit.
Hey, look, here's a comment from Laura in the chat. Says, I know my boners are shaking. Wait.
Bones.
Oh,
Oh,
Me and Haley have got our little thing
I
going
read
on.
that. I read that wrong. I thought you were just judging the audience.
Look, just because I've got a bigger dick than you, don't make a big deal out of it.
oh.
I know I've got bigger balls than half of you lot anyway.
And if
Yeah,
you remember her
calm down,
comment,
Bounty. Calm down.
if you remember a comment from before, she's not wearing pants.
Or ease. Laura's like, I love the shirt, Bounty, but no one can see my cleavage if I buy this one.
Yeah.
That's what you think I'm lying? That's what
Most of my tops.
she said you got to make a V-cut shirt. You
I've
got
only
to
ever
make-
been live twice with a normal t-shirt on it, but I still got the same like people in and that, so I suppose it don't really make a difference.
Well, you can always do what a lot of people do and just like cut a V into the shirt.
I'll just pull it down like that a bit.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, my bones are shaking, girl. It's cold.
That's my soul is shaking.
What's the temperature over there?
Fuck knows. I don't know what it is in like your language. Your language. You know what I mean? In what
In
do you-
our language.
Rose became a pretty good Celsius to Fahrenheit
Right.
Yeah,
converter.
but don't they do it in because their speedometers are in miles per hour, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't your temperature
Celsius.
be in Fahrenheit?
No, it's Celsius.
Well,
It's
tell me what Celsius.
Celsius is a metric level of incremental
Right. What is it in
gauging
Fahrenheit?
of the.
Right. That's what it is in Fahrenheit. 42. That's in your
Okay.
language.
It's
It's
fairly.
kind of like
It's just like 6 Celsius.
okay.
It's fairly decent there.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We were like that a few days ago, but now we're back up to 70.
Okay, Google, what's the temperature here in Locust?
Mine was 64 earlier.
Let's see what it is now.
It's 50 here.
Okay, so y'all about almost the same temperature. Yeah, we're 66 right now.
Yeah, we're 50. So Laura, you're
Oh, went up.
I'm at 6. I'm at 7 Celsius.
Mine went up. It's 65 here now.
Oh, you almost caught up to me now, Rev.
Nice. What's up, Waylon?
I don't mind it. Like I said, I enjoy this, and because I'm not gonna lie, we had some shit ass weather this summer, like freaking, no rain, 103 degrees. I don't know what 103 degrees is in Celsius. What is that?
No fucking alcohol left either.
Okay, Google, 103 degrees in Celsius.
Fahrenheit and Celsius.
39.444 degrees.
Okay, so it was 40 degrees Celsius most of the summer here. So that's hot as hell.
Dude, that gave me heat stroke. I got heat stroke and I was down. I was like in bed for 2 weeks.
Yeah. I know, but that's freaking hot. I mean, like I said, we had at least about 40 days of about 102, 103 this summer.
Yeah, I did a stupid job where they didn't allow me to have earrings or piercings or everything. So like I was completely covered up from the sun. And then when I stopped doing that job, I went to do a landscaping job. So I was just like shorts and a t-shirt, man. Hell yeah. And I just got sunburnt and sunstroke. It was 103. I don't know what the heat index was that day, but it was 103 degrees that day.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, they said it's going to be a cool or colder, wetter winter. It's already been pretty. I mean, for us, even I know that like Rob and a couple other people have, had snow and everything else already. But I mean, it's already been a hell of a lot cooler than it normally does at this time of year. Normally, we don't start getting. I mean, it was like 33 or so last weekend. I think it was. I guess. So it's
Hey, where's Bounty gone?
normally not that until at least November ish.
Oh shit, Haley. Haley's on one.
What?
Did you get a new cell phone, Waylon?
Nah, yeah, I got a new one. I had to, man. My damn phone, man, when I was in stream, your stream earlier, shit froze the fuck up. It would not cut off to my life. Then check this out. I dropped my fucking SIM card. Couldn't find it. Yeah, I just had to go blow some fucking money. You know how it is.
Damn.
Yeah, it always is a pain in the butt when you have to get a new phone because it starts acting crazy. I had to do that because hell, it started losing all my contacts and everything. And I was like,
that's why I save all mine to my damn Google account. And then, like, with my Instagram, man, what is this? I don't even want to get started on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Now I gotta go re-download everything, like fucking probably about 140 fucking apps. It's gonna take all night.
Haley's been all over the chat with a song for you, Waylon.
I ain't paying that shit no attention. I'm not paying that shit no fucking attention. Look here. My day has been a hell in a handbasket. And I ain't listening to that
like
fucking shit.
highlight the comment.
I'm not even gonna listen to that fucking shit.
With this comment.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the song. She wrote that especially for you. Have some respect. Be nice. She took out all of 30 seconds of her day to write that for you. Got to be grateful.
No, my day has been a fucked up day all day long.
Yours was, wow, fucking hell. Hey, you will, Haley.
Oh, yeah.
Just calm the fuck down, y'all. Just calm the fuck down. Damn.
Wait. Calm the
No,
fuck
shut the
down.
fuck up, Tom. I ain't gonna got that cut on.
Calm the
I
fuck
I
down.
wonder if we got that studio whatever for you.
Or is it calm the fuck up?
Calm the fuck
Either
up.
way.
Hope you don't break a bone, Waylon.
I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm done. I ain't listening to this shit.
Oh, come on.
Well, you know the rules of my live stream. When somebody disappears, you got to talk about them. And Bounty disappeared, so
Okay.
Yeah, y'all just leave me the hell alone to fuck with
You
Bounty.
know that
Yeah.
anyway.
He might come back. I might leave soon though, because I'm gonna go tend to my dogs and do whatever else. So probably go to bed. I've been up pretty early today.
I'm not even answering your question either. If I got any skeletons, maybe I got a few in my closet. Who knows?
It was meant to say skeleton key, but I pressed the button too fast, so.
I might have some under my bed too.
The boogie monster. Boogeyman.
All right, Rob. I think I'm gonna go. I'll talk to y'all later. Nice meeting y'all, Waylon, and
All right.
so I'll talk to you later.
all right. Later, Charles. Thanks
Later.
for stopping in.
No problem. Talk to you later.
Later. What's up, Lewis?
Haley, I think you should get your ass up here for once.
Has Haley been on any streams?
I don't think so. Not as far as I know.
Haley, just calm the fuck down.
Haley, get your ass up here. Let's take the piss out of him together.
All right, switch it to me. I don't care.
Let's take the piss out of Rev then. Come on, get up here.
Go for it. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm saving these beers for like 5 weeks.
I wouldn't have the self-restraint. If there's alcohol, I'll drink it.
Well, there's only 6. And what am I going to do with 6 beers?
Drink them.
And then what?
and then be like me. I've had 8 bottles and I'm not pissed and I'm left with nothing.
I saved them for tonight. I was like, the last 2 hours of my live stream, I'm just going to drink them all real quick.
I ain't even going her to read the chat. Fuck that shit. I know she's got some smart as things. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to pop across the screen. I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
What's up, Brian?
Oh, okay, Haley. Can't breathe because I'm crying laughing. She says she doesn't get on because she got a troll man threatened to come to her house. So
Yes,
when he
so do I. I have an entire folder that's called death threats.
Says Waylon, when he does find her and go to her house, you can have his bones, she says.
Hey.
Yeah, don't blame me, Haley.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Haley.
What did she say? What did she say?
I got kids, so I don't want people that
Oh,
do. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't have
there it
kids.
is.
I got a pit bull. Go ahead. Try messing with my pit bull. Let's see what happens.
And I got Matt.
I know.
Look at his bed, it's like 3 times bigger than him and he's huge.
I got them guns right yonder. I'll show y'all my personal little defense here. This is my everyday carry around right here. One day I'm bound to get caught in Walmart with a fucking loaded weapon. One day.
Is that a judge?
Yes, sir. That's my everyday carry around.
Which is what 40 or 44 and a 410?
45.
45 and a 410.
Yep. Let me show. Hey, Red. Let me show you my little girl's gun. Let me show y'all my little girl's damn high power rifle. It's a little itty bitty one here.
Oh,
Oh, nice. What is that? 7.62 or is that 2.2?
5.56. That's a 5.56.
Oh, nice.
You know what my little girl shoots?
Oh yeah, no, those things are great for like women and kids and stuff. There's like no recoil.
Nah, she great at little shit. She that motherfucker like it ain't nothing. Now, this is her everyday squirrel hunting rifle right here. Y'all be knocking on my goddamn little gun here now. This shit's hot.
Nice. Was that a 22?
Yep, single shot.
Nice.
Yeah, that's hers. Those are her too. But
Look,
she tell everybody that Judge is hers. She said, "That's my revolver. That's my revolver."
Laura's getting jealous over there. She wants a pink gun.
no, I don't. I've seen some nice guns that are like specifically made.
I had a 380.
Guns.
Little 380 that was muddy water camo. And my ex took it like a dumbass and they pawned that shit and lost it.
Never give up guns.
It is what it is.
What's up,
Fuck it. It wasn't up like it wasn't up like damn $200. My damn Judge was like fucking $900.
Oh yeah, those suckers are expensive as hell.
My little girl's AR was like $1,000.
Oh yeah. What's up, Chad? How are you doing? How you
Mind you, I do kind of like that one. That's kind of nice. The way
feeling?
it looks. Pink camo. I don't know what it is. Hang on.
AR
7.62 precision custom firearm.
7.62. Well, they come in a bunch of different calibers. Like Waylon just showed off. What was it? 5.56,
5.56 and 22. What is it? 5.56 and 2.23.
2.23, 7.62.
But I like that gun, too, Laura. But now here's the kicker. Now, if you buy a 5.56, it'll shoot a 2.23. But if you buy a 2.23, you better read it closely because it'll tell you if it's universal or not. Because if it's not universal, you better not shoot a 5.56 out of it. So that's a universal. But let me show y'all what I shoot out of my Judge now. See, this is why I don't be bullshitting around with these motherfuckers over here. These some motherfucking nasty ass bullets here. Oh shit. I ain't gonna get in there. My little girl locked my shit. I love y'all. Let me get my damn shit unlocked here. My little girl's got to have it. She wants to lock everything up. Well, fuck me, rubber ducky. And no, Haley, no ideas with the bone fucking me.
Oh damn! What the hell are those? That's like beyond hollow point.
You're right.
That's like what we used to do back in the day with 22 hollow points, where you take the knife and you cut them. And you put it
Look here. Now that's the cheap. That's the cheap civil defense. Now I got some of this shit's 1,800 feet per second. They ain't nothing but like 50 grains, and it's not lead.
What is it?
No.
Steel?
Hell, you can't trace these the motherfuckers. It's like aluminum.
Weird.
Once they go in, they penetrate in about 3 inches and they explode. Not like they turn into shrapnel.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, where's it gone?
A 5-inch star pattern burst is what it do. It'll go in and it'll put a hole in your backside bigger than my fist.
Well, there you go.
I
Red,
like that
white,
one.
blue.
I sick because hang on, a better picture of it there.
Stars and stripes.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get it to focus. But yeah,
Whoa.
you
Little girl gonna beat your fucking ass. You just ate her goddamn comb.
it's just what?
Dog just ate a comb. But yeah, the silver defense that I normally shoot, they'll penetrate a damn level 3 military vest.
Damn.
Yeah, that butt I'll knock a hole through your backside about big as my fist. You put probably 2 of my fists in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm off now. You ain't gonna see me for a while. I'm gonna be looking at guns. Fuck yeah.
Boy, quit chewing on goddamn stupid ass shit. Give me
It's
here.
like porn.
Fuck, stop.
You're not joking. You're gonna be off over there looking at guns all night, huh?
Stop.
Cute little puppy. Is that the one that was fighting your daughter the other day?
Yeah, he's fucking with me now.
Dog's so cute.
Oh, this is like porn to me. You're done now. That's it. That's me for the night. Oh, there he is.
I got an invite. I went and said hello for a little bit. Everything Spicy's live. I went over there and said hey to everybody for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Waylon.
I gotta figure this goddamn new phone out.
You got a new phone? What you get?
But I had to, man. I had to. My screen, I shattered my screen at work today. And then the son of a bitch wouldn't damn cut off. It was froze. It wouldn't do nothing. Then I dropped my fucking SIM card in the floor and couldn't find the bitch.
Oh, you got a whole new number and everything now?
Nah, I still got the same number. Nah, I finally found the hey, motherfucker, you don't quit your goddamn scratch me. I ain't goddamn rubbing your goddamn head, you dumb ass. Quit.
Find a SIM card, boy. Find a SIM card.
Haley said that she hoped she didn't. Oh, she's in here. She said she hoped she didn't hurt your feelings. I said you ain't hurt that motherfucker's feelings. He's got barking cats.
I can't see it. Brian says I got one gun in my house, but it's a gun with a gun lock on it. I got a loaded pellet gun sitting right behind me. Look at that.
Yeah, I get why they want you to lock your guns away, but if
What's he
somebody's
barking at the TV?
coming in and trying to kill you, and your
Barking
TV.
at the drag cars on TV.
She barks at drag cars. Don't take her to Z-Max.
Did you say right before that, Laura?
Huh?
Would you say right before that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Something about a gun lock?
Oh yeah, so they're on about like you have to lock your guns away and stuff. Well, if somebody's coming in your house and coming at you, you're dead in 30 seconds. You ain't got time to open up a fucking gun cabinet.
Oh yeah, it's like the Bill Burr joke where, like, I forget which special it is, but he starts off with, "I want to get a gun," and like everybody goes nuts, and he's like, he tells his wife like he's about to buy a gun, and like he's like, "Nah, I better talk it over with my wife," and then he goes and talks to her, and like she starts looking up stuff, and she's like, "Yeah, it's a good idea, but I've heard that you keep the barrel over here, and you keep the stock in the bedroom, and you keep the scope in the dining room," and
Yeah,
he's
no,
like, "Oh yeah." So when someone breaks in, and they're like an axe murderer trying to kill me, I'll be like running around like a scavenger hunt, like trying to find stuff. Like, where's the scope? It's in the living room. He's in the living room.
Here's in the living room. Like I said earlier, I love it when a plan comes together.
And Brian, I understand the having kids in your house thing, but like I grew up, like I knew exactly where my dad's guns were. Like I knew exactly how to get to them. And, like
When I was a kid, my dad knew exactly where my guns were. Because he didn't have none. He drank it all up. And,
No, I get it with kids. You can't risk it, especially if they're small and they're like walking around and see this.
Oh,
Like,
well,
shiny
when I
toy.
shot the hole through the thing, I can either have my guns and not my wife. All right, but I get to keep my guns because I spent $1,100 on a fucking safe in there, and that I don't have the fucking combination to. So if I want to go shoot, she dispenses me my guns and ammo, which I don't have a whole lot of ammo. I got enough to fuck some shit up, but I don't have enough to go shooting right now. But my shit is fucking dialed in. If you need to know all the, you can see my videos of my guns. I got Geraldine. I name my Geraldine is my AR. All right, I got Betsy, and I got Smooth. That's all I have. Betsy is a 45 Crimson Transom Smith & Wesson silver plate. Smooth is a 18 round 9mm Ruger Pro Duty, and then I have an Elizabeth firearm AR 5.56 millimeter, 230 round clips.
That's what Waylon was just showing off.
Yeah, my little girl.
Yeah, you got the stub. Mine's got the mine's all standard. Mine is a coyote gun. It's AR, but it's not designed to kill people. It's designed for predator hunting.
Yeah, that's mainly what they're used for. Like out west, that's what they use
pedophiles
for,
and all them.
well, out west, that's what they use for like prairie dogs and like any kind of nuisance type animals. My dad, he's done all kind of hunting all over the world, and
A 5.56 millimeter. When you shoot a damn coyote with it, it leaves a little hole in it, and you can hide that sucker. And I can sell the hide for $45. And
What you done got now, you dumbass dog? Come here.
And I also can get $30 just for the carcass of it without a hide on it, just so that I killed it.
Yeah, you want to bust down? Give me what you got.
But
Yeah,
they
you gotta
hard
give
as
what you
fuck
got.
to kill. The fucking coyote's smart, man. If you can see it, you've done something.
oh yeah,
You've
I've
fucking
only
done
seen-
something.
I've heard coyotes behind my house, which is very rare that you ever hear them. And I've only seen one, and I've gotten another one on a trail cam.
Well, I mean, where I lived before here, they were everywhere. What it sounds like a bunch of kids on a roller coaster when they start screaming and howling when they make a kill. Sounds like a bunch of little kids on a roller coaster going down a real steep hill without the sound of the roller coaster, because they're all screaming, and then you'll hear this long off the distance. That's the big alpha. We'd hear it nightly, but I've never killed a coyote. I had a shot on one time out of about 20 times of hunting. And but I mean, I've seen them, but the only time I've aimed at one and could see it through the scope trying to get a shot on it, I got just a little bit. I seen it trying to get an aim on it, and then it moved, and I couldn't get it back in it, and that's the last time I seen it.
They've got a fucking Louis Vuitton Glock, man. A Louis Vuitton Glock. What the fuck? Really? Wow.
Around here, hey, what's up, Mark Sark? Around here, like the coyotes are way different than like out in Oklahoma.
That's beautiful.
That sucker's cool.
My Pro Duty is all synthetic, other than the barrel.
When I was
in the barrel and chamber.
When I was out in Oklahoma, I got some on. I guess it was
bling. It's got bling on it.
I guess it was on
Oh shit.
on video, or well, not on video, on my cell phone. But out there, man, they are like way cooler. Like they do all the howling and stuff like you hear in the movies.
It's not focusing, but yeah, you kind of get the picture.
Did you say focus?
Focus. Yeah.
That reminds me of a joke. There was these two.
It's like got a Louis Vuitton thing on the handle on
There was
that.
these two twins that were 100 years old, and it was their birthday. So a photographer come by to take pictures of the oldest surviving twins at this old folks home. So he comes in there. One of them can't see good, and the other one can't hear good. But together, they do good. So the one that can see good said, "Where do you want to sit?" So you sit right here on the chair. And the one that couldn't hear good said, "What do you say?" He said, "We can sit here on the chair." So they sit there on the chair. When he started getting ready to take the pictures, he's like, "All right, focus." And one that couldn't hear said, "What'd he say?" And the one that couldn't see good said, "He wants to fuck us both."
Oh, fuck yeah. Versace, gold Versace guns. I don't know what type of gun it is. Probably a Glock.
No, not a Glock.
No.
No, it looks like a 1911.
No, that is
No,
a llama.
Focus. And then there we go.
That's a llama.
Oh, yeah, it's not a
That-
1911.
Yeah, that is a. It can't be no bigger than 9mm. It's probably a 380.
I just like it because it's pretty. It's gold. It's Versace. And it'll hurt.
My favorite are the ones with the blue barrels.
Right. I think I've seen some of them.
They look like they're black almost.
Rifles. Sniper rifle. All right. I'm getting kind of wet here. I'm not looking at them anymore.
Whoa, and she's not wearing pants. So James Brown quit the jail?
What, James? Why you do that, brother?
Didn't James work at the jail?
Yep, there's a guard there.
Yeah, if he was like an inmate, then I would say quit the jail too. But I don't think that I would be able to work at a jail. Unless I was just like, I don't know, a person that never interacted with any of the prisoners. If I was like some administrative type person, I think I could probably do it, but
I'm trying my damnedest to pull my pictures up on my phone. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
what kind of pictures?
My picture's on Facebook, so I can show you pictures of my guns. But it's not letting me. All right. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to show you. I don't know how to do it from my phone. But anyway, it's not a big deal. I gotta pee though.
I don't see any of the pictures of my dog all curled up on my bed.
Okay, good one.
Oh, there you go. There's a great picture of my dog. Just straight up in the air.
Oh, wow.
Brian, it all depends on where you live. If you're in Texas and someone tries to break into your car, you can shoot them right on the spot. Because if they're trying to break into your property, done. Like where I live, no, they have to like cross the threshold of your door.
I think here it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, a lot of people say if you're in your vehicle, it don't matter if you're uptown, if you're in your vehicle, and if they threaten you or reach inside your vehicle and they got a weapon, you can smoke them. But I ain't tried it yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's Texas because your vehicle is an extension of your house. So
that's here in South Carolina, too.
Yeah, here in North Carolina, I'm pretty sure we don't have the castle doctrine, so you have to retreat to the farthest point, which would be like all the way in your bedroom. And if they still are coming at you, then you're, authorized. But it all depends on that guy's 300 pounds. I'm like 130 pounds. That's a big factor. Or, it's a woman versus a man or, stuff like that. But
I know in North Carolina, y'all got some crazy laws. When I worked in dealing at the pawn shop, Like them guys from Fort Bragg and stuff are right there in Lumberton. They come try to come across the border and get them a gun, and they can't sell them. So what they do is they get people in South Carolina, right there in Dillon. They get up with them and go buy them guns. But see, actually, if you get caught doing that, you'll become a felon.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest deer I've ever killed. 220 pounds field dress.
Later, Haley.
That's my old Booger Holler house. That's my driveway up to my house. See the roof on the house up there? That's Booger Holler where I used to live. See all the land around there? I used to have it all leased. That's where I killed that deer from.
That's the biggest buck I killed right there.
That's
Okay.
nice.
14.5-inch brow tine.
That's the first deer I killed with a crossbow.
I got that sucker in Oklahoma. It was like 300 pounds field dressed.
Look, I'm not throwing the fucking ball. Stop.
That's me and a turtle.
That's a snapper right there. Look at that tail.
We call them cooters.
Then you got them alligator snappers where they got the big ridges on the shell.
First doe kill with a bow.
Yeah, and Brian, no matter where you are, like your answer to the after you always say you want to talk to your lawyer first, but after you talk to the lawyer, the biggest thing you want to tell the cops is you are in fear for your life.
The day I come up with the name Bounty by Observation. The name, you see, I'm changing that hub there because I had a bull bearing out. I looked up on YouTube, all right, and found out how to do that. It was $600 is what it's gonna cost me. I done it for $230. That's what the part cost me. And people call me Bounty. That's how I come up with the name Bounty by Observation for YouTube, because I witnessed how to fix that and save myself some fucking money, a bounty, if you will. And that's how I came up with my name.
Yeah, which, by the way, you can figure that out about just about anything with your vehicle. Just look it up on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to get my vehicle inspected, and I needed a wheel bearing and a ball joint. And I was like, man, I don't have a ball joint press, and I don't even know if I could do a wheel bearing because I got a 4-wheel drive. And so I let the guy do it. It was like $1,100. And then I 3 months later, I was like, you know what, let me look up some videos. And I looked it up, and yeah, I could have saved myself I don't know, $700-800.
That's a picture of me and my baby Eagle and my Ruger Carbine 45. I don't have those guns. That carbine, I traded all that to get these tattoos, because if you look at that picture, I didn't have any tattoos. I traded that carbine for the tattoos I got on my arms.
I think Laura got pretty excited about all the guns she was looking up, so she had to turn her camera off.
Who the fuck is that dude?
I did say
Who the fuck is that dude?
It made it so much better that you came back sounding like you were out of breath. You were like, oh.
Look, Laura, who was that?
Well, I'm guessing you.
That's me. About 2 years ago. Before my Corpatrona got so bad I couldn't do it no more.
Nope, psych. That was me, Laura.
Was. Wow.
Was. Back before I shaved my head.
Before you broke your back.
Nope.
Nope.
Trampoline.
Here's me and Miss Bounty. About 6 years ago. She swears to God she's 5 foot tall. I say she's 4'11". I'm only 6.
I don't know.
Well, that was the funny thing about Troll. That was the funny thing. I didn't even need a ball joint press to get my ball joint out. I could have done it with the stuff I already had. I was, whoa, hey, settle down over there, Red. Maybe you guys call ball joints something
I'm looking at guns and you're talking about ball joints. It's like, yeah.
Ball joints, like the pivoting thing on the upper A arm on your.
Ball joints.
There's a penny collection that I turned into Nelson Mandela. But here's a picture of my guns. So I sold the one at the bottom. That is the carbine, but I still have the
I like
top
the
three.
one.
The
Yeah, I
top
like
three. That's my AR, my Elizabeth
Oh.
City AR, and then that's Betsy up under Geraldine. Geraldine's my rifle. Betsy is my Crimson Trance right there, and then the Pro Duty is the black one under, just a 9mm.
What the fuck you want, Loki? What the fuck you want?
That is my 223.
What? You gotta go outside? Is that what this is? You gotta go outside? Let's go.
That's so funny. Your dog's name is Loki.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God of Mischief.
I could have swore you said low key, as in Loki. Like,
Loki. Thor
And Laura.
Thor's half brother.
That was
Oh,
my
cool.
That was my Rocky that died on me. She eat a
No,
lizard.
my boy's half Rottweiler. He's so cute.
Go.
You can see the Rotty in him when he lifts his ears up, especially.
There's a Martin Luther King that I done in stamps. That's lies. I took a picture of that at the museum. I just thought it'd be cool to lie real quick, you know. But this is me and Roxy.
Mhm.
Look, I miss that girl so bad, man. She died. It like to kill me. Like to kill me. I was.
Tell you what I want is a custom sniper rifle. I'm a fucking sneaky bitch. I love sniper rifles.
what kind of sniper rifle?
I don't fucking know. I just want a sniper rifle.
308 Lupula.
Hey,
There you go. I
That's
told you.
what I'm building. That's what I'm building right now. A sniper rifle, AR-15, 5.56.
Yeah, isn't that the one where
No,
it's
you got to
Damn
do three.
straight.
look like
You
a
can
melon?
get AR in a 308 Lapua. If you want a sniper rifle, you need 308 Lapua. Let me tell you, I know my guns, my trajectories.
My scope that I have, I can see it 2,000 yards with it.
My elk that I got, I shot that with a 300 Winchester short mag. That was like 600 or 700 yards. I was on one mountain and I shot across and got it on another mountain.
Isn't that an English shotgun?
No, it's Winchester 300 Winchester short mag. That is, I can grab a bullet. I mean, they are like all powder, but it's like a pretty small bullet. But
Right.
that thing will go forever.
God damn, my eyes
This,
are
this
itching.
black dude that worked in the pawn shop with me, he shoots competition. He was shooting his AR at 1,000 yards, and it was off like an inch.
My dad's buddy, he gigantic. He had tree trunks for arms. Gigantic guy. He shot like I think it was a 125-pound compound bow, and he consistently would hit at 100 yards. He would hit within a pie plate, and usually he would hit arrows.
But they got a
Oh,
gun.
I've
They got a
Robin
gun.
Hood twice in my life.
They got a gun down here I want. It's the Barrett 50. There's a $3,000 deposit on that bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, $3,000 deposit.
For $800, I can get you a 50 cal. I can get you a 50 cal rifle. Shoot 5 rounds.
I always
4 rounds in
wanted.
the clip, 1 in chamber.
I always wanted a Tommy gun. You can get them semi-automatic for $1,500. Fully automatic, $15,000.
You can get replicas that work just as good for $500 Tommy gun, 45
You're
fucking
not humping
longs.
my fucking leg.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
You're
I've
not
shot a
humping my
Tommy
leg.
gun.
Go fuck on.
I've shot a Tommy gun. The first fully automatic gun I ever shot was a Tommy gun with 45 longs in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't that damn fun.
No, it's all over the place.
Oh, it's like.
You're not humping my leg. No. No, you're not humping
The
my leg.
second gun I
No.
shot was
No.
that was fully automatic. Was an AK, a Romanian AK, and it was like. I mean, I pulled the trigger twice, and all the bullets were gone.
Feels. Hang on, let me just
But-
set this fucking thing.
But the most gratifying isn't
People send me
an AR.
messages and the whole thing's gone off. Let me just sort this out again. Hang on.
I've shot a fully automatic Uzi. I've Tech 9.
I had it focused then as well. God,
Oh, that's pretty.
it's beautiful.
That is a sawed off
It says
minigun.
what it is right underneath it.
Oh,
Is
custom
that
20
fucking drum on the bottom of that bitch?
Sneak Easy. Yeah, there's no barrel on it.
I think it's cut out. You know, like these bits are like cut out. The bits along the top there.
Yeah, yeah, it's a Tommy gun.
It's Tommy gun, definitely.
It's a custom Tommy gun. It's fucking gorgeous.
I always wanted one because I thought they just looked cool. But I wanted semi-automatic. There's no way I'm paying $15,000 for a fully automatic. Then you got to have a $5,000 federal tax stamp, and then you got to have like the full FBI background search.
Yeah, and that must have cost a fortune. And they've had it all customed and that.
That big deer picture I showed you I killed, I killed him with a 30-30. I wish I
Yeah.
never got rid of that gun.
See, Red, that's like here. We can have suppressors.
Oh, we can too.
Can you? Yeah, it's like a what is it, like a $250 fee, and then you have to buy the fucking federal stamp and shit for that shit.
No, as long as it's not classified as a silencer, we can have flash suppressors.
imagine
We can
how
have
much that would cost?
any of that here.
This shit is silent. Yeah, we can have them here
Oh, it's a
all
fucking
day long.
pendant.
The toy.
Yeah, it's a pendant. I've just looked at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Now-
that's everyone.
Now silencers we
That
can't
would be
have
sick.
without a federal stamp, but
Yeah.
suppressors and some of the suppressors cut it.
Oh, fucking
Well,
hell, man.
all they do is slow the bullet down subsonic. It's all,
Yep. Oh, well, I know about it. Like, we get people come in the pawn shop all the time. Hey, man, I want to order a suppressor. Hey, man, I want to order a suppressor.
Sexy gun, that.
Yeah, my dad's buddy had a fully automatic M16, which is pretty much like an AR,
5.56. Yeah, same thing.
yeah, but fully automatic. And but no, it was like I think it was $15,000 for the gun. It was like $5,000 for the federal tax.
You need to go to bed. Calm the fuck down,
Well,
dog.
you can have them now, but when the M16 was big, there was a federal ban on assault rifles, and it was classified as an assault rifle. And it reenacted. I think George Bush Jr. his first term in office, he eliminated the ban on assault weapons.
Yeah, because Clinton's, I believe, his first term in office, that's when they did the federal.
That's why M16s are so expensive, is because they're the ones that got trashed the most during that time when Ronald Reagan put the ban on them.
No, I think it was the first Clinton presidency where it got
Ronald
banned.
Reagan done it.
The
Nah,
best one to use is an OK.
Okay, Google. Which
No,
president implemented a assault rifle ban?
yeah, I want to say it was early Clinton because it was
No,
before that.
it was his daddy. In 1989, George Bush Sr. implemented the assault rifle ban. His son undone it. Okay, Google, who undone the assault rifle ban in America?
Yeah, it ran out in
Gorgeous
George
guns.
W. Bush's term, probably like 2002 or 3.
No,
Go lay
I'm
down,
wrong.
fucking dog. Go lay down.
President Bill Clinton, on the same day of the ban manufacturers, he retracted it. It was Bill Clinton that done it, and his wife wants to take it away.
Well, whoever it was,
That's all I knew.
It was before George H.W. Bush that I saw this guy with a fully auto M16.
Bill Clinton.
Wait, did
Bill
it say it
Clinton.
was passed on? Did it say it was passed on 94?
I think Bill
94.
Clinton passed it.
Yeah, 94 was Bill Clinton.
Yeah, it was Bill Clinton that undone the assault rifle ban.
I thought that said the assault weapons ban.
Well, the assault weapons ban though back in those days was considered an M16, an Uzi, and a TAC-9. They were the ones because people were buying the guns that the Navy SEALs used. Navy SEALs was the Uzi. If you ever watched some stuff that they done, how they used to train with that, and how they were good with those Uzi, holy crap!
No. It says right here the U.S. assault weapons ban of 1994, which was Bill Clinton, expired in 2004, which was W. Bush.
Or it was Bush. What I just read was saying to him that he on the same day he didn't reinstate it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was signed into law by Bill Clinton in '94. The assault weapons ban, and it was undone on September 13th, 2000.
So George Sr. implicated it.
No.
And his son undone it.
No, Bill Clinton implemented it in '94, and then it didn't. Nobody like took it away. It just expired in 2004. They just didn't re-up it.
Well, that's good to know. I feel like I'm in the Noriega effect right now.
No, the Mandela.
The Mandela. Well, Noriega too.
Yeah, and it did away with folding or telescoping scopes, pistol grips, bayonet mounts, flash hiders, grenade launchers. Who the hell needs that?
Me.
Me?
I like blood shield.
Where's that?
I'm pretty sure the ARs were in that. Oh yeah, AR-15, the Colt AR-15.
Laura.
Huh? Oh, fuck off. I ain't interested in the pills.
Damn it. Damn, stole my thunder like that. I fixed my hair and all that tonight. It's fairly decent.
She's still looking up guns.
Fuck me.
Yes, she is.
Look at her. Like, you can see how intense she is.
Desert
like-
Eagle.
It's
Yeah.
like she's on Tinder and they're like saying, it's like she's on Tinder, but they're like giving away way too many details.
How many guns have you shot, Laura?
2 or 3, that's it. I don't know a lot about them. I know a lot about the makes and stuff, but I've only shot.
When I was 14 years old, I was walking through the woods with a pump 12 gauge pump shotgun, an 870 Remington pump. So that's I started shooting the first time I went dove hunting. I was 8.
Shoulder off with the recoil.
Nah, it wouldn't.
I've been knocked out of place.
Lean into it and you're good.
Mm.
I love shooting guns. I like just shooting, hearing the sound go off.
Oh yeah. Hey, I stay right there in the swamp. That shit be echoing through the swamp.
Oh yeah, man. Here. Well, where I used to live, where I showed you that picture, you could shoot and you hear, be like the old West, you know. Yeah. Shoot and hit something here. Like, yeah.
Hell, I can sit on my front porch late at night and just sit there listening to coyotes run baby deers and shit all night long.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're starting to get hog here too now. Coming
Hogs
up
are a fucking nuisance, man. They're a fucking nuisance. Fuck a hog, bro. Them bitches breed like roaches, man. Like you get like, just say you got 3 wild hogs. Next thing you know, you got fucking 30 of them bitches.
Well, I had never really been around them. The only time I'd hunted them twice, never killed one. But I had an uncle that lived real close to Charleston. I can't remember the exact place. If I think about it long enough, I can remember because we went down there like twice a year for probably 8 years. It was 45 minutes away from the zoo where he lived. But he lived adjacent. He lived closer to the coast than the zoo, so we'd go to his, and then on the way back home, we'd go by the zoo. So that's the best I could tell you right now. But I could find out my Uncle Terry Morton. I got to hunt hog out there, and I got to hear them, but I didn't. You could hear them, but we could never get them in sight.
Get one that's pissed off and get close to it and see what the fuck happened.
It fucking knife your ass, cut your leg while I got them
run you up a fucking tree.
Oh, we know. Well, let me tell you a little story. So when I the first year that I lived at that the house where I showed you the long driveway, the big tin roof, and had all the land there. Well, I played games at night online on I had a steering wheel and all this stuff, and I used to race NASCAR on NASCAR 07. Well, anyway, I sit there and drink beer, and I get to where I have to piss, and so there's a door right here. We're in the country. I just go out there and piss over the rail into the bushes. Yeah, I'm a country boy. No, hell, I'd rather piss on the ground. I got to give back, you know. Well,
Anyway.
Yeah, piss on the ground. That feels good. For a man, sex with a woman is good. Pissing on the ground is fairly decent. All right. So anyway, I'm pissing. I can't wait to get back in there. But I've been, you know, you got a 30 lap race on Daytona. You can have to start pissing on lap 5. By the time lap 30 come around, you really got to piss. So I'm out there. I'm talking about sounding like them. Like it was like Star Wars, and I had my lightsaber. I was going,
Boy, if you don't quit trying to bump my goddamn leg, I'm gonna fuck your goddamn ass up.
Anyway, I heard this noise out there. Now, being me and not being around hog all this time, you know, well, I've been around hog, but not wild hog. I don't know what the fuck I'm hearing, so I run in the house and slammed the door so hard, and marriage license fell out the wall because we had it framed. We was proud of that shit. Anyway, so I got mad and tore it up one day. But anyway, so for a long time, I thought it was Bigfoot. Until I was hunting in the woods one time, and then little some bitches come by, and I thought I was fixing to see Bigfoot. I was hunting because I was hearing it again. Sound like a gorilla coming through the wood. Don't they sound like gorillas from a distance? Sound like a fucking gorilla. Like,
yeah, they be grunting and squealing.
Yeah. Like, you know, all that shit. I'm like, oh, I'm going to see Bigfoot. And here comes these fucking hogs. And I'm like, this is 5 years later now from the time that I had experience that I pinched it. I'm talking about straight pissing. And I didn't have to cut it off. It went, I run in the house slant. Like I said, the marriage license fell out the wall.
Hey, the first wild hog I ever shot, y'all. First wild hog I ever shot was a sow. She weighed about 100 pounds, and she had little piglets. Well, the boy told me, he was like, let's go over here because, you know, they got some hunting land or whatever where they, it was in a hunting club. They wanted to get rid of all the wild hogs. I said, okay, so here I'm walking down along Big PD. You know what I'm talking about, Bounty?
Yeah, your PD comes through us.
Look here, I shot this wild hog across the fucking damn stream, all that branched off a Big PD into a fucking wildlife sanctuary.
Hey, Waylon, just so you know, that Laura don't understand one fucking thing we're saying.
About a wild hog?
No, she don't understand. Laura.
Well, there's two different things. There's feral hogs and there's wild boar. And in North Carolina, I just tried to look it up and I didn't get the answer immediately. But there's only like 2 counties, and they're all the way in the west. That in North Carolina,
we're talking about feral.
Well, there's 2 counties that are have wild boar. Other than that,
South Carolina got wild boar with knife on their face.
Well, no. Every other county in North Carolina, they are feral pigs, and there is no regulation, no closed season.
Oh,
you can hunt them all year round.
I could run them over and game warden like give me a high five.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because they're fucking nuisances, man. They like, you think a coyote's bad? A fucking wild hog eat every goddamn thing. A wild hog eat.
Laura, so you understand what we're talking about, Laura. When the European settlers come over here to the East Coast, all those 400 something years ago, all right, when they got here, they need a food source. They brought 2 things. They brought gray squirrels and hogs. All right. Now we have European gray squirrels and European hogs, but the hogs have turned into, they went south. They went to Texas and then decided to come back. Didn't they? Yeah. So for 400 years, these hogs has been fucking it up over here.
Hog, goddamn tuss on it that goddamn long. That son bitch run goddamn fit about 50 miles per hour. You goddamn ass. You ain't got nowhere to
Laura
go.
Leah drops a super chat on
Oh,
the
fuck me, Bounty is
red.
actually not that pissed that he realised.
Gracias, Laura.
But hey, Bounty.
But no,
Good.
but the pigs are such a nuisance that what is it like? They have a litter of 12, and at 6 months they can breed. So,
Yeah.
so you do the math, and all of a sudden,
Crap. I nearly fell out of the chair.
I gotta go get beer. I'll be right back.
and another fun fact is all the pigs are. I forget where the hell I heard this, but all the pigs are like the exact same. If you take a domesticated pig and you let it loose in the wild, within like 6 or 8 months, something like that, they will
You
become.
have offsprings of a wild pig.
Yep.
But there's different breeds though, because you got the what is the Russian Red?
Yeah, like the Razorback.
And then, yep. A fucking Russian Red is one that'll fuck your ass up. They're like very good.
Those are the ones that get like 600 pounds, aren't they?
Yeah, and get tusks like 5 inches long. They're like razor blades when they hit you.
That's insane.
I mean,
Yeah,
talking about
but-
cutting through fucking Kevlar type fucking shit.
Hey, look here, them boys that run them fucking run them pigs with them damn pits. Why you think they spend goddamn like $5,000 on them fucking throat neck shit?
Yeah, they
And
get
the
those
fucking
big,
pigs.
the big thick collars around their neck. It's not to like keep them on a leash. It's so those pigs don't mess them up.
What is the
Damn
name?
right.
What's the name of the dogs? I forget what they call them.
They use pits and they use beagles to run them. They use beagles to run them and bail. And they use
There's a
pits to
certain
get 'em.
name for the big ones, and I know the name.
Rhodesian redback.
They're white. They're white, big, giant pit looking dog. They're like a fucking
Ridgeback.
oversized ridgebacks. That's it.
Yeah. Rhodesian ridgebacks.
Can you show a picture? Can you
Yeah.
screen share it? Yeah, you can do that. I'm gonna do a damn GoFundMe to get you $100 just so you can pay 4 months of subscription to StreamYards.
But yeah, that's why them boys spend like $5,000 on them vests for their dogs and shit, man. Cause a fucking wild pig, yeah, they kill a dog in a minute.
Oh, you gut them, fucking gut them, and they'll bite on and hold on to a leg, and then
They grab them by the ears, they grab them by the fucking face, them damn dogs. Shit.
I've been bit by
Goddamn
hogs.
pigs. The goddamn pigs be swinging the hell out the motherfuckers too, boy. They be like,
I worked at a pig palace, right? I worked in the pig palace. There was 3 different pig houses there, Silk Hope Pig Palace. But anyway, you know, you had where you kept where you bred them and stuff, and you had the boars and the sows that you bred, and then you had the pig palace where I worked, where the babies were born and stuff like that. And you know, my job was to cut nuts out and clip tusk and cut tails. No, it's
Yep.
not the ones I'm talking about. Solid white. These are solid white. That ain't it.
Are you talking about American Staffordshire?
No, look up. Okay, Google. Solid white boar hunting dog, bred from 100 years.
Have you seen what they're doing over there? They got the Bryce on fucking with a sock puppet.
It didn't come up.
What the fuck?
Okay, Google. Solid white boar hunting dog.
you're not humping my leg, dog. Fucking stop. Stop.
Yep, Argentina. The Dingo Argentino. That's it. This one right here. This dog right there. They've been breeding them
Oh,
since
the dog
1928.
Yeah, they're banned over here, unfortunately. They're beautiful.
What's up, Susie?
Susie, how you doing? Hey, you just had 4 pounds on you to play some music. I have non-copyrighted YouTube music available. You will not get a copyright strike. I guarantee it. I'll pay you $25 if you get one.
Boy, about fuck you up. You don't quit trying to hook my goddamn leg now.
Sorry, man. It's the beard. It's the beard. I mean, you know, So, Rev, what do you say?
Let's see. Hey, Susie, you want to hop on and
Yeah, she needs to meet Laura. Laura and Susie will take the world over if they get to know each other. You know that, Rev. We may, if these two girls get together, the world.
Will
Oh,
never
yeah.
be the same.
worlds will collide?
No. Let me tell you, Susie. You remember when I got drunk and cried last night, and I said there were only 3 people in this world that on YouTube that I love the most. That and you know who I said? Who did I say? I said Rev, Rob Blumberg, and Susie, and that's her right there. You heard me last night, Laura. That's who I'm talking about. She's here right now.
Ah,
He's already in bed. Well, hop out of bed and hop on camera for 9 minutes.
Well, just get up here while you're in bed. And put the covers over you.
yeah, let's just all join her in bed.
But
Boy, if you don't fucking stop, I'm about to throw your ass in the goddamn yard now. Motherfucker scratching the fuck out my legs trying to rap it, boy.
so Rev, do you want me to play some non-copyrighted music? Do you won't get in any trouble for it? Because Laura said 2 more pounds there. Put some tunes on.
All right.
Did you see the comment under it? To shut Bounty the fuck up.
See, that's how Susie talks to me too. Love you too, Susie. You're an awesome girl.
I thought you had to
I
be
don't
up.
feel bad. I got to be up in like 5 or 6. Well, yeah, about 5 or 6 hours.
I thought, Susie, I thought you had to be up in 6 hours. No, maybe it is 5.
I guess I have to play my own music then.
There you go.
Boy, if you don't quit, I swear to God, I'm going to get the cigarette and burn your goddamn balls, dumbass. This motherfucker trying to get the hell out of my legs.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah, he might want to.
And he's really gonna bug you.
Ball burning good times, you know.
This
You can't beat
motherfucker,
that.
I tell you what he's doing, y'all. He'll start licking my leg and then he'll paw it, then that's some bitch trying to rap it.
It's the graveyard smell.
It must be.
Yeah. He's trying to get to the bones.
What's with all the boner talk or bone talk?
Waylon likes to dance in graveyards at night with Dojo and other people
Damn right.
and dead people. Dead people's bones, more to the point.
Hey, what happens in the graveyard stays in the graveyard.
Oh my god. Good night, Susie.
All right, if you're out, Susie, then I thought you might want to hop in for just a minute, Susie. And how that always turns. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, I got to be up for work in an hour.
Oh shit, might as well not sleep. That's what I do.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Stay out of the cemetery. Fuck no, I ain't staying out in the goddamn cemetery. That's where I sleep at.
It's right outside the front door.
It is. I can swing a goddamn rock and hit the tombstones. Cemetery said he was just jealous. He can't sleep in the damn dog graveyard like me. Get something to touch your damn foot while you're sleeping. Damn it, who's got my ladder? Everybody
Is
naked.
Rev smoking a blunt right now?
No.
Oh,
Nah, it's Waylon smoking one.
No,
Yup.
I've been clean as food. I've been clean, drug free, clean, and sober for 17 years now.
Phil be slapping his gut.
Look, I don't even want to take nothing for a damn migraine, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. Now you been did the pills real bad.
I'm glad I never got addicted to that shit.
You drink like a fucking pills.
Terrible habit.
Well, it's almost 12 o'clock. It's my bedtime.
It's 5 in the morning where Laura is.
Yep.
Where are you at, Dan? Where's Dan at?
West Virginia.
Oh, okay. So same time there for the rest of the 4 of us.
Yeah. It's almost midnight.
So, 3 till.
3 more minutes. It'll be a new day.
Because I need to try and get some sleep.
It's freaking out. There goes Laura. Cemetery is still on a raft in the ocean.
Chill out.
Give me 2 minutes.
I'll play music. Can you do that?
Can I do what?
What I just did on the guitar.
No.
Look at my fingers.
No, I can like strum the guitar a couple times and pretend like I'm playing. That's about all I can do. All right, later, Laura. That's
Love you
kinda
too, girl. Love you, mean it.
Bye, Laura.
I think I've violated the first rule of live streams. It's the same thing as like when you go to Vegas and they don't have clocks around. You're never supposed to say what time it is when you're on a live stream because then people are like, "Whoa, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I got to get the hell out of here." And then what the hell is that?
I can hear it in the background. Was it going good with it? I mean, was it all right? You know. That's what it sounds like to me. Rap these days.
I don't even know what the hell rap sounds like to me anymore these days.
Yeah.
That was like the 90s. Like that, I understood. But like anymore, I'm like, what the hell? Like, all the music? I feel like one of those old men, like, stay off my lawn.
No, I think I like Ray Stevens right there.
I'm thinking about doing a 1 hour live stream where I get a full panel on just dudes, and we all have a beer in our hand. We take a sip and go, "Yep," for a whole hour.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
I did.
No, you just gotta go, "Yep,
Uh-huh.
Yep,
yep."
yep.
Sip your beer. Go, "Yep." Like King of the Hill, like "Yep." I think it would go good.
After every sip, huh?
What's his name?
Boomhauer.
Yeah, Boonhauer.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. You click is real down easy.
This week, Team OKC has me, Doc, Lutz, and Robin Roberts all in the top 10. Also got
What is that?
Thompson, Jeff Finney, Danny Day, and Kamikaze, and that's more racers than any other team.
Is that Waylon listening to TV?
He's watching Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, I'm watching Street Outlaws.
Yo Gabba Gabba. What the hell is that?
Look it up. You'll see.
Do I want to?
Well, that's what he's watching.
I didn't say I wanted to know what it was.
I'll let
Well, look it
y'all
up.
watch TV with. I'll let y'all watch TV. See?
That's Yo. Gabba Gabba's behind him.
Look, there's Rev, there's Barry, there's me, there's Dan.
That ain't what he's watching. We should watch Yo Gabba Gabba one day.
Street Outlaws.
Yeah, I love some Street Outlaws. That's it. They were fighting the other night on those.
Did you watch the
Like,
World?
yeah, they were like throwing the fuck down.
Did you watch the World Cup?
No.
Did you watch Two Cups, One Girl?
Yep.
Yeah. No, 1 cup, 2 girls.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a revised version of it. It's,
Hey, I
Not
got
much
a dog
better.
on my legs. Y'all want to watch it?
no, we're good.
But the World Cup just went off, and Cletus McFarland was the first winner, the first stick shift H class champion in the World Cup, but then got knocked out. But one with like a 7.8 quarter mile, 7.800. The lowest he ever got in Leroy.
Did y'all hear that?
What?
Never mind, you didn't hear
Barry gonna get his britches.
it. No, actually, it didn't make noises down there. Sound like I said on fry with.
I heard they say something about 5 people in chat.
4 of us is us. There's one lonely person here. It's like, oh, it's cemetery. Cemetery, once you get your ass on here, come under cemetery. Come on.
Cemetery earlier said he didn't have internet, which is always hilarious because he tells me that through internet.
Cemetery might come under Ben Franklin.
Boy, if you
You
goddamn
know,
quit my
because-
goddamn leg, I swear to God, I'm gonna cut your goddamn dick off now.
Calm down, Waylon. We just
Yeah,
met.
calm down.
This motherfucker is trying to. They got my goddamn leg all fucked up. This shit ain't got my goddamn leg like me.
That is flipping funny right there.
Oh, you done got script. Man, was that an oar?
No, that's his goddamn.
Oh, I was talking about your leg.
That mother scratched the fuck out my goddamn leg trying to hunt that shit, boy.
In a survival situation, me and you went deep sea fishing, and the boat motor went out. Could I cut one of your legs off and use it for an oar to paddle us back? I got a pretty good sense of navigation, but I have to have both legs to do it. We just run Rev off his own live stream. Waylon, give me a high five, bud.
Oh, anyway, what was that?
It is our show now.
Hey, if nothing else is live, I'm going back live, and we're gonna be loud and proud. I still got half a case of beer to go.
Let's go live, man.
I didn't buy. All right, I'm going to do it.
Only
I'm
if
gonna
Revy coming back.
Rev ain't coming back. He's on the rev roll.
All right, well then let's go let's go rock out, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to head to bed, fellas.
Okie dokie. All right. Well, I'm not sure what the hell that was all about. But I'm not sure. I see I'm the only one left. Says we're still connected. I see I'm still connected. Internet is still connected. Stupid glitch in the internet. Yep. Still connected. All right. Well, that was fun. Cemetery said Cletus is a bitch. He also was the first person to ever get a stick shift Corvette into the sevens in the world. The 7.82. What's up, Anta? Yeah. Apparently, yeah, my live stream's over. So we were going strong, and then all of a sudden my internet screwed up. So, all right, well, that's it. I'll go ahead and end it out. So, all right, well, thanks for hanging out. It's been, what, 3 hours? So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off, and I'll catch y'all in the next live stream. So, till then, later. Oh.